everybody!
No, I thought it was no, but I guess we're going.
Or somewhere.
Stream clap. Good evening. Look at this. We're coming into a hype train. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. If you're here as a nerdling,
or just lover of tacos,
or just a lover of tacos. Look at all this hype. Thank you so much. Hype. Welcome into Reality Break, Reality Break 20, where we take a break from the real world to play some D&D. If that is up your alley, then please hang out. We are very chatty and very silly, so I will let you know that as well. We're passionate nerds, but we also love to have a good time.
Yes.
We are so happy to have everybody here, and there's not much that we have to discuss other than our brand new Discord. The break room is open. Get on in there. Lots of fun to be had. Bring some snacks, yes.
There's a water cooler where you can gossip if you want to.
Only nice gossip.
Did you hear what happened to Did you hear what happened to Charlie in HR?
We have an HR?
Crazy.
I'm pretty sure he went over to the goblins. He got himself some goblin snot.
Welcome in, River Watcher. Good evening. How are you? And on that note of goblin snot and other fun shenanigans, I think Bill was just telling us before we started how much he loves clips.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right. Clips are amazing. They are the backbone to our stream here. If you can go out and go make some clips every time you see something amazing, it's going to be delightful. Just go up and click the clip button. If you can, just hit clip, and it should be all set. Because otherwise, if you want to, you can totally go in and like edit it and do all that happy stuff if you're really particular about that kind of stuff. But you know what? As long as you clip something, we are super happy, and you are amazing, and we appreciate you for every clip you can give us. Thank you so much.
I'm not happy with
Do title it though, because
I was just saying not to be picky, but if you do clip it, give it a title.
Give it a title, because the titles are actually what help you get discovered. Yeah.
And you don't even have to title it correctly. You could title it "Sir Eats a Lot" if you want to.
I would like to say clips have not been in my favor recently. I feel like a lot of them have made me look a little bad.
No.
Shall I cut to the brand new
comment?
Shall I cut to the brand new BRB screen for everyone to see our clips? Wait till you see our break, everyone. You'll see it on our break time. We'll do it at break time. Keep your eyes out. We have a 5-minute clip reel of some of our greatest hits, so that, you know, if we have a break, it's not going to be the same couple of clips repeating over and over again. We got a nice variety, and I hope you enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to make clips that end up in closed clip reels, then you got to do the clips.
Or TikTok, because we have a fantastic TikTok account that is mostly run by the wonderful Christy.
Absolutely.
I don't know which way I should be pointing. Where am I pointing?
That way.
Pointing that way. There we go. Yep. Speaking of, so I hope everybody's comfortable. I hope you got your food, you got your beverage. I have my coffee, though I am trying to get away from drinking coffee at night, because it does keep me up more than I should. Trying to get into tea. I tried an Earl Grey the other day, and it wasn't that great. I was wondering if anybody had any recommendations.
I don't know. I've been doing green tea the past couple of days. That's actually pretty good.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
That's awesome.
I recommend coffee.
I actually... I also would recommend that too. But it's funny you should mention that, Tony, because I just got a package in the mail a couple of days ago that might help you with that. I got a couple of teas from D&T.
Whoa!
Yes! Bill, I want this tea, Bill. Yes!
D&T. I got Elven Bazaar, which gives you +1 sleight of hand. And this is kind of like a chai. And then I got Tavern Brawl, which is what I'm actually drinking tonight. You may grapple one additional creature. And this is kind of a chocolate coconut. Black. They're both black teas, so it's not going to help out too much with your caffeine. But I am drinking them from my fancy new tumbler that I got from D&T.
Oh my gosh, that's
actually really cool.
Which it's really cool, and it has a little thing in it to where you put the tea in, and then you let it steep, and then you pull it out, and then you have your tea already to go.
Yeah.
That's
so
amazing.
if you go. This is not an ad or sponsored or anything.
Hashtag not sponsored yet.
Acting anymore.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
The tea is freaking amazing. The chocolate one is like my new favorite thing. I did do a tasting and posted that on our TikTok.
Check out the TikTok.
And tagged D&T there. So check out the TikTok. I tagged D&T there. They're also D and then spell out and T, TEA, CO, pretty much everywhere on their like social media stuff. And it's just like a couple of guys. I think so. If you Google D and TEA, you'll find it pretty easily. That's how I found it in the first place.
Nice.
Yeah.
But they're really super nice. I got a lovely note in my package as well from them. It actually probably says on here what the website is.
Bill, I want that Earl Grey that they have so bad.
Yes, dandtea.com is their website.
Totally do it.
But they have the Earl Grey, they have green tea. I think they have green teas, and they have a couple different black teas, and they all sound so good. And then these tumblers, they have them in all the different classes. So if Rogue's not your jam, you can get any class, and I might be investing in more of them because they're really awesome.
Gonna get
Every
the
class,
Anyway,
even
that's-
Artificer?
Probably.
I don't remember if they
I don't
have
know.
Artificer. They might though. They have a lot. So that's this week's shout out is D&T. Go check them out. Their stuff's
again, not
amazing. The
sponsored.
tea is
Yes.
so good.
Not
Not
sponsored. We
sponsored,
just
but
ran into
you better
them
believe I
on
tagged them
Twitter
and everything.
randomly. We ran into them on Twitter
Yeah.
randomly, and we're like, "Hey, they sell tea. We like drinking tea. I would like to get into tea."
Yes.
That was like a segue into that conversation, but I seriously am looking for recommendations on tea. So
I do love Earl Grey.
Seriously,
You
and
can never go
this
wrong
one,
with chai.
this Tavern Brawl one, the Tavern Brawl one, it literally like with some sugar and milk basically tastes like hot chocolate. It's so good.
Oh wow.
okay,
Huh.
good to know. Good
Yeah,
to know because like
it's-
Earl Grey
it's
was like
really good.
aggressively tea flavored. So
Yeah,
it could've
no,
been just
this
the
is
Earl
like
Grey I got.
it might
Okay.
be, yeah, because that one's not the best, but this is like I said, it's freaking amazing. It's my new favorite thing.
Cool.
So that's all.
I'll
That's
have
my
to
shout out
check
for the
them
week.
out at dnt.com. dot gif.
Beautiful.
Dot
Yeah.
org.
Also, one thing I'd like to address: we're all here at once.
Look, the whole gang is here! Woo!
I'm in forever.
I think it's our first full house since Star Heal ended. So
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
For the first
I think
time.
so.
Woohoo.
yeah, because
Eat some bread. and
Brennan,
cheese.
you were away for the Halloween one shot, and then people were tagging in and out during the holidays. So yeah.
So lovely to have our
look at
whole
us.
crew here. Brennan is still continuing to play some NPCs tonight until the party gets back to Hazelport, in which you will have the pleasure of meeting the grumpy old Olga Brightwood.
Olga.
So,
Olga.
a brief recap of last time, and also, if you are a subscriber, you're going to be able to find some recaps pretty soon on the Discord. So check that out if you're a subscriber coming up. So last session we had had everybody coming into Fraymore, talking to Ben from the Bargain Ben, setting up the plans to look into and take care of the Chimera. Sindel had given the party a recipe for Chimera's Bane to help them to be unpleasant and make the Chimera not want to eat them. And they were looking into the ingredients and found some very nasty surprises on that list. They met up with the Low Elves again at the tavern to discuss plans to get help dealing with the Chimera the following day. They agreed to help the next day as long as the party makes the Chimera's Bane. They'll help them tomorrow morning. And I think that when we left off, the party was getting ready. It's just after lunchtime, and the party is getting ready to head out along the riverbanks to look for some muckroot and goblin snot.
Yay!
Gnarly. I didn't catch this from the VOD. How far of a walk or whatever is the river from Fraymore?
Just about an hour or so. It's not far. Or maybe less than an hour. I mean, it's just outside of town. So it is just past like where Ashrin lived with her mother. You would know where the river was, Ashrin.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I know it wasn't far.
Yeah.
Because we were planning on going out and coming and getting what we needed and coming back hopefully in an afternoon.
That's right. It's actually it's just barely lunchtime as you are leaving the tavern. Because you guys ate the leftovers of breakfast for your meal.
All right.
Before we get into it, just because it was brought to my attention, for anyone who does not know how to make clips, if you should tap or click on the screen that we're on, there is a little button that pops up if you're on the computer. It's typically in the bottom right in the middle of all the things. And it looks just like, what is that called?
Movie clapper.
Yeah, the movie clapper thing.
Yeah, clapboard, yeah.
Scene 3. And then just click on that, and it will clip whatever you're watching.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can edit it, but at least title it and then publish it for why. Give it a title as to why you clipped it. If it's because someone said something funny, maybe use those words. If it was a serious moment, be like Ashren's monologue or something like that. So.
Can't wait to hear Ashren's monologue.
Yeah,
Ashren can't wait to hear Ashren's monologue.
Did anyone else have any notes to add?
I think I'm good.
No.
All right, then you have the afternoon before you. You
off.
are all together. The low elves stayed at the tavern, and you all headed out.
Okay.
And they said they were gonna make their rounds to the fields, and they would meet up with you later tonight or tomorrow.
All right. So while we're walking to the river, I would like to walk with. Almost did the thing again. Dominic.
The kiddo.
No, long story, I kept calling Dominic Duncan in a conversation the other day.
I'm not Duncan.
No, you're not, but anyway, that's story for another time, my friend. Story for another time, but I would like to walk with Dominic all the way to the river. Well, too bad.
So is Ashren sort of leading the way because she knows the way? What are the marching orders besides that? Maybe Ramasha with Ashren then, and Roland with Dominic.
Yeah, I would say I'm in front.
Yeah.
At some point in our walking, Ramasha's going to kind of go up to everybody, getting everyone's attention. Just say, later on, after we have gathered everything, I would like to go scope out the area to see what I can see tonight. Well, all of this is cooking, of course.
Sounds good to me. These rural areas, as we were, came across, can be a bit treacherous. So, makes sense to me.
Okay.
So,
I mean, the area right around town shouldn't be too bad. Just watch out for the roads. The roads can be dangerous.
And Ashren,
that run-in with our.
Oh, go ahead.
That run-in with our friends was only like an hour, a couple hours out of town too. So.
And Ashren, you would know on the other side of the river is Goblin territory, but you're right as far as you mean staying near town, you're fine.
Yes, sir.
I mean specifically the field in question where the Chimera is supposed to be.
Oh, scout the area. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. Dude, scouting missions important, especially the day before combat. I am familiar with that. So I would like to, while walking with Dominic, I would like to say, hey, I'd said after we got into town, I would want to talk to you about what happened with our friend that we, captured and you almost let go. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that you have to be careful about the decisions and the choices you make, especially when it comes to dangerous people like that.
Most people don't become dangerous until they have to. And
right.
I did think it through. Maybe not from your point of view, but I did think about it. So I understand where you're coming from, but...
Right. It's just one of those things where you don't want to, because in a moment you might be thinking you're making a right decision, but in retrospect, because of what you think you do, when you're reading the room and everybody else is saying maybe don't do something, or maybe something isn't the best idea, maybe try to consult with those that are close to you or those you're with before making a decision like that.
To each his own.
As we see an older,
right.
more well-traveled adventurer sort of trying to share, you're not alone anymore, and working together will be important. We see this young man who has not had a lot of reasons to trust people, kind of saying, give me a reason to trust. That's what I see.
Pretty much.
Well, and just what I'm saying is, the reason why I'm saying it is because, I've been down that path where, like, I left home at a young age too. I had to strike out on my own, and I traveled for plenty of other folks that, thought they knew that what they were doing. They thought they were making the right decision, and they ended up not thinking it through and just going out on their own, and it cost them dearly, whether it was friendship, money, even their own life. So I just you seem like you got a good kid with that good head on your shoulders, and I just want to make sure that you are consulting with those close to you and thinking about those around you before you make a decision like that.
Sure. And I just walk on.
Jog on.
Keep up, Grandpa!
A young man who will hopefully see that there are going to be people who can have his back. All right. Thank you for that touching moment, Roland. And Ashrin, do you have any comments about the surrounding area you've been not home to for 6 years?
Nothing in specifically. I think I'd be looking around for familiar landmarks and pointing them out as I see them. But I imagine in 6 years that at least some of the landscape has changed a bit, but probably not that much. Yeah, that's kind of what I would expect to be doing.
All right.
Because I don't know. I'm trying to find my thing on Fraymore. I don't know where the river is in relationship to where I used to live. It's because there's no river on the map. So
yeah.
If we walked past it, I might point it out. But and if we walk past it, then Ashrin would definitely get noticeably quieter. And
so you wouldn't have passed
the river is to the west.
The river is to the west. Yep.
Okay.
And it's not huge,
okay.
which is
then
why it's
mind.
not on the map. But that's okay. So, you all sort of make your way out of town, and you find the sun sort of starting to head into your eyes as you head west out of Fraymore. You follow the main road as it starts to narrow over a hillside, and you see a small wooden bridge, which Ashrin you would recognize, probably far from your childhood. A very old but sturdy wooden bridge. Haldareth suggested you go upriver, and even though the water level is extremely low right now, you can tell it's flowing, though slowly, to the south. There's a small track that looks like it's used by animals and maybe daring hikers along the river bank. Also something that you would probably recognize, Ashrin. But Haldareth mentioned you could also walk in the riverbed itself, and you do see a reasonable path down just by the side of the bridge, if you wanted to go that way.
Do I see the tracks?
Make a survival check. Or, perception to see them, I guess.
Yeah, I just want to see them, and then as far as, knowing what they are, there's no possible way. I'm, at this point, trying to learn what they are. Well, there goes the 14s. 13.
The streak is over.
13? I mean, you definitely see that there is that, next to the bridge, there's this little side trail that looks like people and or animals could use. It's big enough that people could use it, and maybe Ashrin has told you as we go along that she's, used to run around these trails when she was a kid, kind of thing. Probably having to skirt your own goblin encounters as a kid.
Probably. The trail right by the bridge should go down close to the river, so if we want to maybe walk a little bit further upriver, I think that's what Haldoreth said the route would be. I don't know if we want to head right down to the river at this point, but it's also... It's up to you all.
Yeah,
I think we could do either.
The riverbed would be a little bit muddy, but the path would sort of meander around the little cliffs and erosion on the riverbed.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bit. I would say let's stick to the path that of least resistance, which I'm normally not for, but in this instance, I will say path of least resistance. So let's avoid the muck and go on the regular path.
Sounds like a plan.
Unless anybody opposes.
And then we can always go down to the river if we see any.
Good one.
Just climb
Good one,
down.
Dominic. Anyway.
So you're gonna stay up on the bridge and follow the actual road?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the one going along the river, like up the walking path.
So the little trail goes down, so where the bridge, you meet the bridge, and you would then cut down onto the trail that then goes down into the riverbed. So you're either gonna stay on the road
so the
or
trail
go
goes
down
into the
riverbed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ew.
All right. So I start
so
to
there's
walk
not
on the
something
bridge.
like along the river.
You could walk on the very edge of the riverbed by going down there, yes, like to stay out of the mud if you wanted to, yeah.
There we go. That's what I would. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. I completely misunderstood where things were or what was there.
Sorry.
So we want to stay on this side of the river, but go upriver.
Yeah, you're gonna
right,
but so it's just a matter of the road itself is so the river has embankments and stuff like that, and you can either go down into the riverbed itself or stay up on the road that winds with the river, but it's just a little higher up.
Yeah, so I would say.
That's what we want to do.
The path. Okay.
Yeah, stay on the path.
Okay.
Because it's not like we're looking into a chasm of hundreds of feet down. We're looking at a river that's right there. So.
Okay.
And once we turn to walk along the river, then Ashrin will be watching, checking over the edge of the riverbank to look for the weed that we're looking for.
Okay. Can I get a survival check?
You can get one. Don't know if it'll be any good.
Anyone who wants to, if you're looking around and helping look for the milkweed or your surroundings, you can make a survival check.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I'm actually
survival. I have a +4 to survival. And so with an 18, I get a 22.
Ooh, look at that. Goblins are stoners.
I won't even tell you what I rolled, so.
Nope, me either.
Shame! All right, 6 + 4 for 10. How about that?
All right.
You did better than me.
It's double digits.
I get
it
a
is.
7.
By the skin of our teeth.
I get a 7 with a +3.
It's better than I usually roll.
I'm distracted because I see Ashrin looking intently, and I'm trying to look too, but I'm also so you grew up around here, what was that like? Did you have friends you played with and all that? And kept trying to bug her for questions, and she'd be like, yeah, shut up.
Roland, I'm trying to look for this weed. I appreciate it. We can talk about it later.
Well,
tell you what, we'll get a pint at the tavern when we're done, and then I can tell you all about my childhood.
Did any of you roll over a 15 besides Ashrin?
24.
Oh!
Ooh.
Even better.
Dominic's from here too. It makes sense that both of you guys got really good scores on that.
Yeah.
So
I lived here before.
Ashrin is looking for the milkweed, and then Dominic, are you also looking for the milk root, or are you looking around for signs of?
I'll look for goblins.
Specifically looking for signs of goblins. Okay. Up on the path.
Or snot. Specifically. If I don't have to take it out of a goblin, that'd be great.
So as you're walking along the path, Dominic, you are noticing some large paw prints and some hoof prints all mangled together. It's clear that a heavy beast was coming through here recently. It could have been something like an owl bear or a brown bear chasing a goat or a ram for an afternoon snack, or it could have been a chimera. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it could be either way. The paw prints head upriver, but they disappear at one of the banks overlooking the muddy riverbed. And then Ashrin, as you are looking along the riverbed, as you are coming along this area, you're starting to see some of the plants that were described to you down in the riverbed.
Ramasha is looking at everything, trying to take it all in, completely unused to surroundings like this, and especially any tracks like that, is taking an interest in. So if this is something he notices, he'd like to ask about it.
Well, and so what was your survival check?
That one
Was
a 7.
Okay. Because you would see, like, so, or what you would see when Dominic points it out is hoof prints and paw prints. So you have seen animals with hoofs and animals with paws.
But I'm still going to ask, what is that from? What animal, what creature is that?
Thank you, Pink.
I'm going to tell him straight what it is. Well, it's either a chimera that was chasing something, or maybe like an owl bear. I can't really tell that well. I'm gonna be honest. The muds sort of muddled it a bit, if you will.
Ha ha ha, muddled. Well, and to be clear, the
didn't hear it, but somewhere Roland's going.
So chimeras, I believe, have hoofs and paws. So it's like either a chimera or something with paws chasing with something with hoofs.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
but yeah.
What
she said
is an owl bear?
Oh gosh.
I don't really know how to explain that one. Do you know what an owl is?
I'm assuming. Would I know what an owl?
You can make a nature check since you're always confused about this stuff.
It's a bird.
A big bird of prey would probably be the easiest way to describe it.
It's a bird of prey.
Ooh, nature?
Yeah.
Particularly nocturnal. They like the dark.
Alright, so straight up 15.
So yeah, you understand that he's talking about a big bird of prey.
Okay.
Even if you don't know what an owl exactly is.
And then a bear, which is large. So you put them together, and it's...
Our wildlife expert, would Ramasha, being from the jungle's closest experience to something like this, be more like a big cat? Because there's not bears in the jungle, huh?
Yeah, there's bears in the jungle.
There are bears.
Haven't you seen Jungle Book? Come on.
It's from the
They can talk, sing, and dance.
No, there's a couple of species of bear that do live in jungle climates. Sloth bears and sun bears kind of live in jungly. Sloth bears in particular. That's what Baloo is a sloth bear.
Smaller.
Yeah,
he would.
He would know what a bear is.
But I don't know that he knows what a bear is.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure Bill knows. Yeah,
it's large.
Yeah, bear. Yeah.
So you combine them together, and they make a bad thing that could kill you. Just don't go after it. It'll be okay.
Sounds intriguing. I will leave the tracks to go this way instead. If you see anything else interesting like this, please be sure to let me know.
Sure.
Alright. And me and Ashrin are going after milk.
Or she's noticing it. Yep. Yeah, this is her. Now it's your turn, Ashrin.
As soon as I see clumps that are big enough to make a handful, because that's what the recipe calls for, is a handful of milk root, I would be looking for a place to climb down to get to where they are.
All right, so before you start to climb down, let me just tell you like exactly what you kind of see as you walk up. So like rising out of the muddy riverbed, you see stalks of bright green topped with small brown cylinders. As they sway in the breeze and your eyes zero in on what you hope is some milk root, you see a few more brown objects bopping into view around the low river's bend, roughly 60 feet away from you. 3 goblins walking in a line, the largest carrying an egg the size of its head, aloft, as if offering it to the gods. You become aware of 2 more goblins on the ridge on the high riverbank on the western side of the river. Their arrows are nocked and trained on you. There's a momentary pause before one shouts, You are in Goblin Place! Why? one of the ones with the bow.
We need snot.
We're on the other side of the river.
Can you sneeze for me, please?
To this jar, preferably.
Let me make sure.
Preferably.
Yeah, we can pause here. We're gonna pause here. But you got
Let me
to
make
see
sure
them.
I understand.
Yeah, you got to see them before you all actually move forward. Go ahead. What you were gonna say?
So there's 3 on our side of the river carrying this egg, and 2 on the other side of the river with bows drawn.
Yep. Like they're covering the 3 that were
Okay.
walking.
Okay.
Okay.
And so with the one that yells, the other 3 kind of look up and they're like, ah! And the one that's holding the egg up sort of sets it down and looks over at you, and they're all like, what you want?
All right. I'm
Hey, Fred,
letting
wait.
Ashton do the talking, but I have hands where they can be seen at all times. That's
Okay.
all I'm doing.
And I'm gonna do the same thing. Put my hands up and just say, well, I'm just here to collect some milk root or muck root for a recipe. But I incidentally have a question for you all as well, because one of the things I need for the recipe you might be able to help me with. Is that all right if we collect some milk root and then maybe have a little bit of a conversation?
Are you saying that in common, and do any of you speak Goblin?
Ooh.
Negative.
I'm saying that in common. I do not know Goblin.
Well, as I'm assuming,
I know.
because they are saying it, say, to us in common, so.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a lute. Everybody knows the language of music.
So he's sort of, the one with the egg has like set it down in front of him, and he looks at you and he says, no milk root here, only muck root. Oh wait, did you say that, or you said there's things you need?
Yes, milk
I
root
said
or
both.
muck
Okay.
I said milk root or muck root.
Okay. You can have milk root. Goblins get muck root.
And I'm
I'm
like,
gonna
cool.
step forward at this point with my hands up. Dear friends, that is exactly what we wish to do. For you see, there is some milk root amongst your muck root, and we must remove it so that your muck root doesn't get milky.
what he said.
Please have good persuasion.
Make a persuasion check.
That's just what I was thinking.
Would Ashrin's explanation provide him with advantage?
No, but it took away the disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh wow.
They
Take
have
that.
they have had their weapons. The ones that had weapons are all still trained on. They haven't like gotten more aggressive. They just haven't moved.
I'll take that.
Yes.
Do we have hero points or anything like that?
Oh no! Oh no!
That
Bardic
would be-
inspiration, even though I'm not a bard.
That would
You
be
can
nice
take
right
Tony can give you the inspiration you got for rolling last time.
There
Which
we go.
will give
yeah,
me what?
Reroll,
Disadvantage?
reroll,
Advantage.
yeah.
an advantage.
Because I rolled a 1.
That one!
To be, fair,
good at
like I said,
all.
to be fair, Bill should have gotten it
Good
because Bill did it.
persuasion.
Roland didn't do it. Bill did.
Ooh, here we go.
That's fair. You did say that before we even started streaming.
Oh, 14.
The
right.
string of 14s continue.
So he looks at
Yeah.
you. And he says, muckroot is milky. Muckroot, yes, muckroot milky. What you want?
So we milk the muck root, so there's no longer milk root.
What you want?
Also, question for you, friends. My friends will take care of this. I must ask you a question for your safety and for ours. Have you seen Big Chimera?
Yes, many chimera. You go. We fight. Go.
Wait. Where? We do not want to be in danger.
Question.
Yes.
Did they say me chimera or many chimera?
Many.
Many.
Great.
In the hills, and there are eggs and are treasures. You go. We fight.
You can
No.
You
We
can
don't
fight.
want your eggs.
I
Dear
just want
friends.
a handful.
I've got a chimera eating my feet.
Of the...
Oh my god.
all we want is just to, if you will allow, just a small handful of muck roots. See, look, my hands are pretty small.
It's not.
And I turn to Ashley if she's saying that. I go, one problem at a time. Deal with one problem. Fix the
I'm
first
assuming
problem,
that I
then
can
figure
hear
out-
Dominic whispering this in my ear.
Do any of you have a cold? No.
Yeah, no.
Or a
If
feather.
I hear
My
her
next
say
question.
that, I'm gonna. Yeah, if I hear Ashwin say that, I'm gonna say one problem at a time. One problem at a time.
My friends, we just came up with many more problems.
Let's deal with the first. And once again to Ramasha in a quiet voice, I'm saying, let's deal with the first problem, which is the muck root, and then deal with the many chimera problem later.
My friends are going to gather the milk root out of your muck
One handful.
root,
One handful. I got
Just-
small hands.
just to take care of it.
It's not a
While
lot.
they are doing
It's
that,
not a
let
lot.
us discover. In fact, as this is happening, Ramash is going to be stepping this way away from the muck root to bring attention over to him so they can go gather the muck root or milk root. I'm getting confused now.
It's all the same
The
thing.
muck
it's
milk.
okay.
The milk muck.
Well, not to them. Not to them.
Yeah. Well, because he said I'd never heard of milk root. They're,
Yeah.
you know, the goblins have
So-
muck root.
As we're doing this, you can have all the treasure, my friend. Which hill we wish to remain out of danger? Which hill? Is it, which one?
They're kind of like discussing quietly with each other and looking at you.
Is there anyone still watching us?
Make a perception check. And Ashrin, you have a high passive, right? Can you make a perception check?
I do have also have a high passive, yes.
Especially
I have a high
as
passive, but my regular perception isn't actually that great.
especially as I'm saying
Ah!
like we wish to remain out of danger, I'm gonna put my hands against my chest and keep them there, where they're still
Ah.
quite visible.
Hold on, guys. I need to go wash because I just got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20!
Ah,
dirty
dirty
20.
20. Boo, indeed. I got an 11.
Alright, so with a dirty 20, Roland, you can still see the two goblins. They haven't gotten more tense. They're not like trying to like itching for a fight. They're just still sort of trained, ready to react. The other two Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so the two on the hill with the bows,
Yeah.
are they following Ramasha as he's talking and moving, or are they still trained on the three of us?
They are mostly just keeping eyes on you right now. They have
Okay, so those two are watching the three of us.
Yeah. And then the other
Okay.
two goblins that are next to the guy with the egg are kind of like just kind of sitting there looking. They don't have their weapons out. They're just like looking at you and listening
Okay.
to the conversation. Do you need to take a break, Dee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. That's okay because we're about to get into a tense moment. So,
Okay.
I'm
time.
going to show you all our fabulous new BRB screen, which has a clip reel that you can enjoy, and we will be right back. Everyone get a stretch, and we'll see you very shortly.
This works out because I gotta pee.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. Oh, no. Oh, is the sound not... Oh. There was no sound, damn it.
Rhyming speak, so I have something. I'm gonna butcher.
I fixed it.
Apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
So I'm going to
yes.
respond. I'm gonna
I-
respond We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah!
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah. You got to perform, but outside of that,
Absolutely. My inspo makes so the rolls less hard, and you all can thank this bard. And you're damn right. I pulled that card, and I could teach you what I'd have to charge.
Love it.
Woo!
A round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
And
Y'all were like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" So.
Yeah.
21.
That's fair. Jesus.
Huh.
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
This little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
How do you have so many huge pluses?
And so just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you don't
literally
know about.
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
Y'all.
Or multi-classing to tie into your character development. Oh, we lost Bill. Oh, now he's back. To tie into your character development and to tie into the story that's happening that you may or may not have control over. Like, the stuff that happened that made that happen was more...
And that's perfect.
Ever.
I'm completely off the rails. That's amazing. I love it. That's
Hashtag new profile pic. Art.
Alright, so,
Those are fighting words.
are we showing Dominic to your room or going out for dinner? And
Yeah,
then...
show me to your room, Patty.
Catty daddy.
Wow. Wow. Glad it wasn't me this time. I'm innocent. I'm innocent this time.
I
Not
told
me.
you I'm sleep deprived.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bang bang!
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. Not at all. Why don't you go on and head down to my office? I got some I want to discuss with you, just to, clear up timelines and whatnot. Duncan's like,
I don't like that.
Duncan's like, yeah, sure. I mean, makes sense. I was gone for a while, and I show up without it. Yeah, so it makes sense. Deviant's like, I appreciate that. Gives him a pat on the back.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was.
Oh no, so they didn't hear the
Rostrum!
Professional streamer.
absolutely professional.
Yep.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
Cockney rhyming speak, so I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
So I'm going to
yes.
respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frog and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Very second.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah!
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah. But you got to perform, but outside of that, yeah.
Absolutely. My inspo makes all the rolls less hard, and you all can thank this bard, and you're damn right. I pulled that card and I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Woo!
A round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
And
Y'all were like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" So.
Yeah.
21.
That's fair. Jesus.
Oh.
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
This little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
How do you have so many huge pluses?
And so just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you
literally
don't know
right.
about.
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
Y'all.
Or multi-classing to tie into your character development. Oh, we lost Bill. Oh, now he's back. To tie into your character development and to tie into the story that's happening that you may or may not have control over. Like, the stuff that happened that made that happen was more...
And that's
Ever.
I'm completely off the rails. That's amazing. I love it.
Hashtag new profile pic.
Alright, so,
Those are fight words.
are we showing Dominic to your room or going out for dinner? And
Yeah,
then...
show me to your room, Patty.
Caddy daddy.
Wow. Wow. Glad it wasn't me this time. I'm innocent. I'm innocent this time.
I
Not
told
me.
you I'm sleep deprived.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bang bang!
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. Not at all. Why don't you go on and head down to my office? I got some I want to discuss with you, just to, clear up timelines and whatnot. Duncan's like,
I don't like that.
Duncan's like, yeah, sure. I mean, makes sense. I was gone for a while, and I show up without it. Yeah, so it makes sense. Deviant's like, I appreciate that. Gives him a pat on the back.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was.
Oh no, so they didn't hear the
Bro
Yeah.
strip!
Professional streamer.
absolutely professional.
Yeah.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
Cockney rhyming speak, so I have something. I'm going to butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes!
So I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the prog and scoppering off. There's been some real honey over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treat to Todd if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Thank you. Very second,
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah!
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah. You gotta perform, but outside of that, yeah.
My inspo makes so the rules less hard, and you all can thank this bard. And you're damn right. I pulled that card and I can teach you what I have.
Woo!
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
A hand.
Y'all were like, whoa, what are you doing? So.
Yeah.
21.
Jesus.
Huh.
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
This little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
How do you have so many huge pluses?
And so just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you don't
literally
know about.
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
Y'all
Or multi-classing to tie into your character development. Oh, we lost Bill. Oh, now he's back. To tie into your character development, to tie into the story that's happening that you may or may not have control over. Like, the stuff that happened that made that happen was more...
And that's perfect.
Ever.
I'm completely off the rails. That's amazing. I love it.
Hashtag new profile pic. Art.
Alright, so
Those are fight words.
are we showing Dominic to your room or going out for dinner? And
Yeah,
then...
show me to your room, Patty.
Caddy daddy.
Wow. Wow. Glad it wasn't me this time.
happened?
I'm innocent. I'm innocent this time.
I
Not
told
me.
you I'm sleep deprived.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bang bang!
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. Not at all. Why don't you go on and head down to my office? I got some I want to discuss with you, just to, clear up timelines and whatnot. Duncan's like,
I don't like that.
Duncan's like, yeah, sure. I mean, makes sense. I was gone for a while, and I show up without it. Yeah, so it makes sense. Deviant's like, I appreciate that. Gives him a pat on the back.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was.
Oh no, so they didn't hear the
Pro strip!
Professional
absolutely
streamer.
professional.
Yep.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
Cockney rhyming speak, so I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes!
So I'm going to respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treat with Todd if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about...
Hey!
Hey!
Hi, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you got a good stretch. I hope you got
the
some.
volume down.
Oh, I hope you got a good stretch. I hope you got a
turn the volume
snack,
down on the stream.
something to drink. We are ready to get back into it. Go ahead, Tony.
I had to turn down the volume on my phone because I had it cranked because I was watching all those fantastic clips on our BRB.
What did you think of our new BRB stream?
I loved it.
Can we get a nat 20 in the chat if you enjoyed the BRB stream?
And I'm really happy to say thank you so much to the lurkers out there. We absolutely love anyone who wants to be here, whether you want to be chatting or not. We are so happy to have you. So we left off on the very edge of some shenanigans so that Dee didn't have to deal with some poonanigans. That sounded bad, but
I love it.
I tried.
A little bit.
So our party was coming up on
Arnold.
They came up upon a group of goblins that said that they didn't want any of the milk root, but the muck root all belongs to goblins, which is sort of the same thing. There is no animosity yet, but there is also no comfort for the goblins that they are showing that they feel comfortable around the party. And I shall leave it back to you. Oh, we made a perception check, and Ashrin noticed that the guards, the two up on the hill, were not loosing their weapons, not lowering their weapons, but nobody has moved in an active combat, and the two that are surrounding the goblin that had the egg have sort of not relaxed, but they haven't, drawn their weapons or anything like that.
All right. Okay. So while Ramasha's leading them away to try to talk, I want to, hands still up, I want to go, well, we want to make sure about you guys getting your Chimera treasure. Is it okay if we go get a handful of muck root? And look, I have small hands, so it won't be a lot. Is that acceptable to you guys?
Make a persuasion
you folks.
check.
Can I get that advantage thing
Yes.
back, please?
Well, you can have advantage because no one has threatened the goblins.
Oh, hey, sweet. Okay, I will roll one more time just to see if I get any better.
Ooh,
Oh my
I
god.
like the sound of it.
I rolled. Hold on. Does anybody have any soap or anything?
It's another dirty 20!
Dirty 20!
Oh my god.
And I actually got back-to-back 19s, so.
Excellent. So
That's funny.
the goblin that's sitting next to the egg sort of sets his chin on the egg and says, okay, little hand. You take muck root.
Hey, at this point I'm like, I don't want to pick a fight with these folks. They look fine,
And
so all hands is fine.
Ashrin notices the goblin go spit on the ground.
Right, and I'm
Ashrin
gonna look at her
notices
and
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at her and be like,
Ashrin notices that.
yeah. And so
Go
I'm gonna say,
ahead.
I'm gonna turn to Asher and say, I'm gonna go down and get the muck root. You talk about that.
You might
And I'm gonna
need
start-
some help with that.
All right, well, I'm gonna
and
start making
I'm
my way
gonna.
down.
Okay, and as he does that, I've got one of the things that prestidigitation can do. I was just reading up on my spells because that's a good thing to do. Is to create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, and one of those is an odd odor. So I would like to kind of, while I'm like this, do a little with my fingers and cast Prestidigitation. With my fingers. Cast Prestidigitation to create the smell of pepper, like black pepper, underneath that goblin's nose to see if I can get him to sneeze.
You do realize now every time you cast Prestidigitation, that's what you have to do.
I'm not making an emote for
that. Okay, what's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 13.
With wisdom?
It's just what it is. It's 13.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Completely
so
covers
he sneezed loudly.
He sneezes on the ground. Just sort of looking. He's like, ugh! Swipes his hand over his mouth. And they're just looking at you. And they're watching Roland collect the milkweed and looking at you. So, what do you want here? Why you want milkweed? Muckroot, sorry.
And I'm like noticing at this point how bad it smells, right?
It smells like pepper. Everyone smells. I guess.
No. Well, no, because she was only doing it like right underneath, right by them.
Like right by his face. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like.
Oh, you're picking. If I can that's right. You're picking the larder.
Yeah,
that's correct.
So at this point, I'm noticing.
Yeah,
how bad it
you
smells.
should make a Constitution saving throw.
Starts puking. Goblins start laughing. Suddenly we have friends.
If I'm being poisoned, I have advantage. Am I being poisoned?
This is that from being a dwarf? This could count as that. Yeah, like being dwarven resilience. Yeah, that's okay.
Yep, dwarven resilience. Sweet.
That's cheating.
That's knowing your character.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating if you ask the question.
That's true.
So I'll see if I roll better.
Every question is no if you don't ask.
That is better. So 17 plus 5 for 22.
So yeah, it does smell awful. This like noxious odor as you snap off the stems. Just like milkweed that we see, like, I don't know if it grows around you, but it grows like crazy up here. And it's like a dandelion when you pick it and the white stuff, but it seeps out of the plant. Like the plant is bleeding this white, icky, sticky stuff.
This is worse than the last time we had the dragon fruit flu run through our house.
But it definitely, you're able to hold your stomach. You remember that you've definitely seen some pretty awful times, so.
I've seen the inside guts of a wyvern and 3 childbirths.
Let me tell you about the time I fought a wyvern.
Childbirths.
So, as Roland is over there picking the muck root, what are you all doing?
I'm still. Ramash is still talking to the goblins.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Where is this hill? Where are the Chimera? I do not wish to intrude upon your territory or your treasure hunting. I just wish to keep safe and keep my people safe. Is there anything we can do? Where are they so we can stay away?
I need this to be a persuasion roll. Or deception, actually, because you're lying. You're just kind of...
I'm lying?
Well, you're not trying to get people to stay away. You're just trying to find the Chimera, right? So this is deception.
Yeah? I mean, maybe.
I'm surprised no one made a white sticky stuff joke.
I made a face at it.
I mean, I'd have to acknowledge it, but I don't know what to.
I'm taking the high road tonight.
That is an 11.
You guys gave me such a hard time last week for that.
A hard time. But I'm ashamed of my own joke.
We need a rim shot sound effect.
I'm taking. Do we though? Do we though?
So with an 11, you said 11?
I'm just trying to play D&D, guys.
11.
Fair enough.
He looks at you after having said all of that, and he goes, "You talk funny." And he keeps looking.
I am from a faraway land, and I am actually here. I am not familiar with the territories. I did not know.
You talk too much! You talk too much!
I am sorry.
He looks away. Just leaning on the egg, watching Roland with the milk root. You done yet?
I turn to Ashrin. Go ahead, Ashrin.
Oh, I was gonna say, at this point, I'm gonna roll it again with my fingers and do the pepper trick again. The smell.
Are you gonna try to get them to sneeze 2 pints of snot all over the ground and then pick it up?
Sure, why not? I'm gonna try to expand the area, see if I can get a couple more goblins out of it.
I take it.
You still have to go to the other side of the river? Like, aren't they on the other side?
No, she's doing it the ones in the water.
On our side of the river.
Or on our side of the river.
Okay.
Because there's 3 on our side of the river and then 2 on the other side.
Yeah, and I assume you kind of would have worked your way down a little bit to talk to them because Tony had to come down to pick the muck root.
Yeah.
I guess, Ashwin, are you still staying up there, or did you go down? How far can your prestidigitation
Well, I think at this point I would be, like, starting to come down, and just be like, I'm going to try to help him make sure that stuff gets taken care of the way that it needs to. As I'm like with my fingers, and trying to get them to sneeze more.
Is anyone staying up? Dominic, are you staying up or are you coming down? Ramasha, you were down there talking to them, or are you talking from up there?
I was down there, I guess.
Okay.
Do I have the jars, or does
you can have
Ashrin?
I think you had them.
I think I had them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Dominic had them.
Oh,
unless you wrote it down.
I didn't write it down. I know I didn't write it down because I just typed up session notes.
Because we kept making those jokes that Dominic was holding out the jar, so I just assumed
that's right. Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Yay. So I'm gonna make when the one asks me like, "Are you done? Almost done?" I'm gonna turn to Ashrin like very slowly and like visibly be like, "Do you think this is enough?"
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think that they probably mean, like, my sized hands, and so you might need a little bit more.
Big hands? You
and
said
and then I'm just gonna be like...
hands.
All right. One more little handful, and then we're good. One more.
Oh, I messed that up. Sorry. My bad. I was looking at notes. Sorry.
What did you do?
I was in Discord.
What's going on?
Don't look!
What? Notes! Quick, write down the notes!
No cheating.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll say one more little hand, and then we're good. And I will hand her what I have in my hands already, and then go down and pick like one more handful worth.
So
I'm gonna like...
anyone who wants to can make a perception check.
I'll say I'm too focused on what I'm doing to do it.
Ooh, yeah.
Do it.
Perception. That is a 21.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm focused on this pepper smell and the milk root.
21.
Well.
21.
All right, so Ramasha, you can hear the one over to the side, to the right of the one by the egg, and he's like, "We could kill them by this time." And the other one looks and he giggles. The other one that's not with the egg. And the one with the egg is like, "You take too long."
I'm gonna say I'm just gonna say outwards. I wonder how my goblin friends are doing.
Who goblin friends?
Oh, I have sorry, I keep doing this. Ramasha has goblins at his territory on my island. Many goblins. We all work together to complete a mission against the oppression of the bad people.
What clan they from?
Take down the patriarchy.
Can I roll for it?
Well, sure.
What is he
History,
rolling,
I guess, if you're trying to come up with what their clans actually were. Because you would know that they've left their clans or were kicked out of their clans.
Okay. Well, if I knew that, then I'm going to roleplay a little bit more here. I I do not wish to give away their clan name just for their own safety, you see. They told me that it would not be safe for them if I were to do so. But if I were to diverge that, what clan would I be looking for?
Make a deception check.
Oh, you suck. That is a 8.
You be talking to outcasts.
The band?
Yeah.
I'm instantly going to be, Ramash is instantly going to be taken aback. You don't say. I did not know. How would Ramasha know if they were an outcast?
They not live with goblins.
But they live with goblins. There are many. How do I know?
If you live with them, they not live with goblins.
At this point, I go, done!
Dominic,
I start backing.
and yeah, we need to circle back to Dominic too.
Yeah, I would like to. I don't know if this is the right decision. I would like to roll for stealth to get the snot.
To start picking it up with the jar?
Or
just start sucking it up with a straw and then spitting it into the jar.
Yes. Okay, that's it, everybody. Nice seeing you. Catch you next time.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh, God. Ew.
Is that what's in those nasty
So,
meat pies? Is that that's how you get
Why don't you make
ingredients?
an insight check, Dominic?
Insight? Okay.
Oh.
10.
So you kind of think you might be able to, if you can get out of this confrontation, that you could kind of just scoop it up off the ground.
Okay.
Did you want to do
what I was thinking?
Do you want to do anything else before?
I was trying to like make them sneeze as much as I could.
Okay.
There's a couple things that are going to happen in a few moments. So is there anything else you want to say or do?
Oh, God.
Did I ever,
Can
with
I
my
just-
second prestidigitation,
yeah. What would you
get
spell
another
save
one to
DC
sneeze?
again?
13.
13. All right. So on that second round, the first one that sneezed is just rubbing his nose, but the one next to him is like and spit something around.
My friends, are you all sick?
Sweet.
You all smell funny.
Thanks.
I get that a lot. And then
Ashton's like, me? Never.
We have the special anti-chimera cream. We wish you remain safe, like Ramasha said.
Most convincing things.
All right. Yep. So at this point, I say I have enough, and then I'm like slowly backing up. Once again, hands up. Well, one hand up, and the other one holding what I have, and then making my way back up the embankment.
And Dominic, like I said, was there anything
Slowly.
else you had wanted to say or do? And Ramasha, besides this little titter-tat back with the goblins?
I
No,
am
I'm
waiting to
just
make
chilling.
sure everyone else is back up there before I start backing up too.
Okay. What's that, Dominic? No?
No, I'm just.
You
gonna
never...
chill.
Did you come down, or did you stay up?
I was about midway,
Okay.
so I have to go back up.
Okay, so as you're going back and forth with them, and this leader one is
Way
like...
to ride the fence.
Thank you.
This leader one is like, you be talking to outcasts. They're not living in clans. You all are you've been living with betrayers. That might make you a betrayer. So the other ones start to put their hands on their weapons, and the ones with the all at once, and the ones with the bows stand up and start drawing their bows to point them at you. What's your passive perception, Dominic?
A great question. 13.
All right, so make a perception check.
$21.
Oh, you needed that.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Nice.
So
I was like, it's not going to be good.
at the
We'll do
same
it.
time that the goblins are pulling up their bows to point at you, and this goblin is getting animated and getting angry, and these two other goblins are sneezing, Dominic, you turn around because you hear, like, you just get a feeling behind you, like you're being watched, and on a nearby hilltop behind you, as you're coming down the river, you see it first, stands Sindel Trueshot, as if posed for dramatic effect. Her hat brim is pulled low, and her cloak is billowing behind her. A red cinder glow flares. She takes a long pull off of a cigarette and exhales the smoke while casually flicking the ash into the breeze. With liquid grace, she draws 2 arrows in quick succession. Both arrows fly into the chest of the goblin in front of the egg in the riverbed, sending its body cartwheeling into the weeds. The remaining goblins scream in rage and ready their attacks. Huzzah! Declares Sindel.
Oh my god.
And everyone needs to roll initiative.
By the gods, why is she doing this?
Bitch.
I the whole time, ever since she fibbed about the chimera.
Yeah!
I had them convinced!
Nothing else. We were just gonna walk away at that point.
Now our snot's not gonna be fresh.
I think your snot will be
so
fine.
happy to get that snot.
I think your snot will be fine. It's pretty big piles of snot when they sneeze.
Good.
We'll see how long the fight takes. So everyone, please roll initiative, and Pink, Brennan, I will DM. Oh shit, I can't do that. It's gonna mess everything up.
Why?
Sorry. Pink, you're gonna be rolling for. Well, just roll for 1 right now, and then you can control. You're gonna control, the 3.
Fantastic.
On the. No, sorry, the 2 on the ground.
Okay.
I guess if I'm gonna roll bad on one thing, I'd be okay with rolling bad on this. So.
Right? Yeah. I got a nat 1 for 6.
Oh, nat 1! I'm so sorry.
But it's still a 6.
Yeah, +5. Yeah.
I was gonna say +5 is a damn good initiative.
Yeah.
She rolled a nat 1 and she's still gonna go before me. I feel like rolling a nat 1 should automatically make you last.
Heck you!
Am I gonna go first? I don't like that. I don't like going first. Warlocks are not built to go first.
Guess what? You're gonna have to, sister.
You are today.
I rolled a 15. I mean, I rolled a 12 and then +3, 15.
Listen,
I got
you
the same
have
thing.
bad rolls repeatedly. Take it. Just take it.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true.
Right.
I will take
So
it. But I don't want to go first.
5 at a -1 for 4.
I forgot you had a minus initiative.
Old man ain't as nimble as he used to be.
Uh-huh.
That's what she said.
And
Hey, yo.
and what did you get, Ramasha?
15.
You got a 15 as well? Okay.
I also rolled a 12, and I have a +3.
Okay.
So Ramasha 15, Ashrin 15. You both
So
can
who goes
choose.
first,
you
then?
can choose between players.
I'll go first if you want.
And then
Okay, that
one more
sounds good.
time, everybody give me your initiative. So Ashrin 15, Ramasha 15, Dominic,
6.
Roland,
4.
and Brennan.
I rolled a 7.
Did they have any additional dex bonus?
Yeah, +2.
So 9.
So.
Okay, so let me just move Brennan up there. And so what's going to happen first... Let me do one more. Okay, that'll happen last. So first, what happens after that goblin falls to the ground? Ah! He doesn't die, but he falls down in pain. And the egg sort of rolls onto the ground, and the other 2 are trying to react to that. Behind the 2 with bows, a very large, compared to the other ones, goblin steps out and says something in goblin. And 2 more goblins step out.
Big goblin, but that's not good.
And 2 more goblins step out next to the ones with bows. So there's now 5 goblins, including the big one, up with the bows. There are 3 on the ground.
And they're on the other side of the river.
They're up on the ridge. Yep, on the other side of the riverbank.
So there's 3 with bows?
There's 2 with bows. There are 2 that have come on either side of them on the outside, and 1 that came in between them that is much larger than all the other goblins in this area. And the large one, like I said, he made that, and he...
Can you say that again?
And he throws a javelin at Ramasha, who had been fighting with the person in front. What is your...
Fighting?
AC.
Fighting is a strong term.
Does a 12 hit? 12, wait a minute. Does a 14 hit?
Hold on. AC. No, it doesn't.
Oh, so he nimbly like a kitty gets out of the way.
Meow.
And then we move on to Ashran and Ramasha.
Ramasha goes first.
Okay, there we go.
With the 2 goblins on deck after the 2 of them pink. Brennan.
Which one just threw the
big
javelin
one.
at me?
In the middle up on the ridge.
My friend, I don't like you very much. I'm going to grab that javelin, and I'm going to throw it back at that one.
Do you have proficiency with that? Oh, you have everything. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Damn.
I don't have javelins, so...
Well, it's simple and martial weapons. Oh, sorry. It would be your... You make an attack roll with your strength plus your proficiency bonus. Or no, okay. Yeah, I think with the thrown. No, thrown is dex. Sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, even better. Nope, even better.
Yeah, thrown is dex, I think.
Ooh, I like it. So that's a 19.
19 hits. So that's going to be 1d6 plus your dexterity bonus. I mean, yeah, for damage.
Okay, perfect.
And you threw this back at the big guy? I'm going to need a scrap paper. I'll do it here.
Yeah, but I only get 4 damage.
Alright, so it kind of hits his shoulder. He's like, ah! Kashaba!
You do not throw at Ramasha.
Once again, I don't speak Goblin. That doesn't sound great.
So...
With this, like, Ramasha's just gonna kind of throw the javelin back, and in this next couple seconds, just kind of start prowling, pacing back and forth, looking at them all.
Alright, that was your action. Do you have a bonus action or movement?
Actually, I do have bonus actions. If... Action. Ooh, you know what? What can I do with this? You can use it twice. Okay, but it doesn't say what it does. Sorry. An additional action. So if I use action surge, no, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to do.
You took the attack action. If you have an extra attack, you would be able to now make another attack, right?
I don't believe I do.
Not yet? Oh, because you guys are level 3, right?
Level 3, correct.
Yeah, okay.
I believe that's level 5. But alright, so with that I'm going to do
Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. No, I have action surge.
Action surge, not extra attack. Extra attack is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have that either, so.
One weapon attack.
I'm only level 3
specific to weapon attack. Oh god. You, Dominic, had your bow out, is that correct?
Not yet.
Not yet.
If I do Commander Strike, does that count as, like, just here, you just
Can you read
go
it
ahead
off
and
to
use...
me?
Sure. When you... Commander Strike. When you take the attack action on your turn, you can forgo one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you and expend 1 superiority die. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make 1 weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Okay, so if you want
you said you don't have multiple attacks, though.
Are you
I
sure
don't, but
you
I have
don't?
bonus action.
Oh, you use your bonus action for that?
No, because
I
it
use
says
bonus
you
action.
use. Oh, okay.
Hold
I
on,
misunderstood that then.
We can. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Let's see. Extra attack does come at 5th level, but let's see. That was.
Yeah. It says I can use my bonus action to direct one of my companions to do a strike instead of another attack.
But it said you used. You're a battle master, right?
Correct. And when I make an attack action, which I did make an attack action.
Right. And that was which one? Commander's Strike. When you take the attack action, you can forego one of your attacks. Right. So, and you are using
One of your
bonus action.
attacks.
Because if you get a reaction, you still get to make an attack. So I do understand. I am going to rule in favor of this one. And if we need to discuss it off stream, that's totally fine. But yeah, so you have used, like, so you can't make an attack of opportunity now. But
correct.
You're going to use your Commander's Strike and to sort of, like, get Dominic to react. Is this going to use his reaction?
Yes.
Okay, so you would use your reaction to make an attack with your bow if you want to, because taking out your weapon is a free action, Dominic.
Sure. I'm going to go after one of the ones with the bow.
Okay.
I guess.
And you also add
Or are you wanting me to strike? Are you directing me to strike a specific one?
I just tell you to attack. That's it.
Attack!
And you add a die 8.
To the bonus, or to the attack and the damage, or just the attack?
I believe it's to the damage. No. Oh wait, yeah. Adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Okay, so not the attack roll, just the damage roll.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Does a 25 hit?
Ooh, it sure does.
Just barely.
So.
And a D8.
So now you're going to roll your regular damage plus 1d8.
Alright.
And make sure you add your strength bonus or whatever, dex, whatever it is for... Yee.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No, I got it. So...
How do I do this? How can I do this?
13 damage.
How
right,
would
regular
you like
damage
the
plus
first,
a d8.
How would you like the first kill to happen?
Alright, so I want to just in one swift motion bring out bow and an arrow and just like do like a fancy little finger movement to get it on the string and just whoop.
Nice.
Nice.
Any preference on where it gets him?
You know,
not the head. No. We need the boogers.
The throat, maybe?
Right in the throat. Let's go.
So looses this arrow. So in reaction to this big ass goblin comes out, screams something at you, throws a javelin at Ramasha. Ramasha jumps back, grabs the javelin, throws it back at him, goes, "Get him!" And Dominic's just instant reaction, just right in the throat to one of the ones flanking them, and is just falls down dead.
Yeah.
Down the riverbank, falls down. And, the one next to him screams with rage. So, Ashrin. Oh, wait, no, that was your... So, do you want to move? That was your action and your reaction. I mean, bonus action. So, do you want to move?
Me?
Yep.
I am pacing back and forth where I am.
You staying within your spot? Your space?
Yes, within, like... what is that, 10 feet?
Yeah.
5 foot? Okay, yeah.
5 foot.
All right. Ashrin. And... Brennan, the two goblins are on deck.
So, how far away am I from the goblins on this side of the river? And then how far away am I from the goblins on the other side of the river?
So the other side of the river is about 60 feet away from you, and the ones right in front of you are about 25, 30 feet away from you.
Okay. I am going to...
I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Sorry. 20 and 40. They're about 20 feet away from you, and then...
20 and 40. Okay.
So, but they're also up by, 15 feet above you, the ones that are up. But it doesn't add on, but they are, so they're like lengthwise, it's 40 feet away. But if you wanted to climb, it's up.
Got it. All right, so I'm going to, what am I going to do here?
Dun, 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 dun.
I know, this is, it's challenging to decide, because I have a couple different ways I could go. And there's 3 on this side and 4 now on the other side. So I'm going to, I'm just going to do something typical Warlock. I'm just going to Eldritch Blast the guy, the big one.
Ooh,
I thought
up
the
on
big one was
in
dead.
the middle. Nope. Dominic took out one of the 2's original ones with a bow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the big guy because he attacked my friend.
All right. Is that a spell attack?
That is, yeah, but you roll it like an attack.
Okay.
It's an attack roll plus stuff, and then because I gotta hit him first. Oh, I bet that does not hit because I only got a 9.
So you like react in the moment, and do you want to describe what it looks like?
You didn't get to before.
Yeah.
Ashrin, I didn't get to before. So Ashrin kind of does one of these, and then like that, and then this ball of purple fire kind of gathers when she does this, and then she throws it forward.
Amazing.
To blast
amazing.
Yeah, it's not quite like this. It's more like that, but yeah.
She's the last airbender.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's very much like that. That kind of gathering of energy.
Live action Avatar Last Airbender.
So this energy sort of gathers in her hands, and she sends it forward towards the boss, and the goblin's like, ah! And he backs up out of the way at the last moment. Do you have a bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm not gonna use my bonus action just yet.
All right. So the 2 goblins that are beside the one with the egg that have fallen over, and actually that guy too, but he has different stats, so I'm gonna run him.
Okay. So I rolled for both. One got a total of 9, and the other, you're gonna hate me. Dirty 20.
That's awesome. But there was a roll for both of them to go on the same turn, unfortunately. But save that because there will be people coming in, possibly coming into the initiative order.
So they both rolled a 9 then?
Yeah, they're both on this turn. They both get to go right now. And they both have the weapons that are on them, and they have Ramasha. They have Ramasha in front of them. They have Ashrin further back. They have Roland further back, and Ramasha was the one that their boss attacked, and they were just fighting with. And one of them, they also have their boss down next to them too, their other boss.
All right.
I got some epic battle music going on. Are you muted?
Let's get rid of that dice.
Who's muted?
Brennan?
Sorry, I have my own battle music going too.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All right,
hearing
so
2
go
different
ahead.
Types of battle music. It's awesome.
Go ahead and what?
So what are you going to do for their turn?
So if they can both move at once, they're just both going to draw their bows, and they're both going to try to, they're just going to, so you said...
Oh yeah, and Dominic just shot. Yeah, Dominic's up on the ridge and shot. Sindel also, they also saw the woman who shot. They can't see where the arrow came from exactly because it's out of their range. But they also see the archer up on the hill, so they could assume that it was that person that shot their boss.
Okay. So let's just say they do that. So they're going to take a shot at Dominic. because they assume he did something, and that's why they're so enraged that they're not thinking clearly. They don't have any idea someone's sneaking around, but they just see him up there, so they're both going to shoot at him and hope one of them hits.
Wow, thanks.
Rude.
All right.
Rude.
Go ahead.
Rude.
Alright, so you just see them both draw their bows at once. They kind of look at each other, and they nod, and then they both fire their arrows directly at Dominic.
With a nod and a wink.
Do you have dice? Are you able to roll? Or do you need me to... Okay, so you're going to do the d20 plus 4? For each one, so you're going to do it twice.
Okay. 16... plus 4 is 18, or plus...
Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20
Does
right there.
that hit?
Sadly.
That's one hit.
And then the second one, 15.
So
plus
19. Now, ooh, was your AC 20? Damn!
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I heard 15.
Beats it. Okay. Oh, yeah, plus 4, unfortunately.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it hits.
Yeah.
All right, ooh, 2 hits. So damage twice, our friend. Ow.
Both
So
of the goblins
two
like,
D6.
That's exactly how Dominic reacts.
2d6 plus 4.
Oh no.
It's a turtle!
He's a turtle. Alright, so what's the damage on our dear friend?
Oh god, I hope he's okay.
So, damage for one of them is 5.
Okay.
Bonk.
And the damage for the other is 6. Interesting. How they're
So
just
11
like,
total.
just behind
Are you still standing?
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it's happening really fast, because keep in mind, for anyone who doesn't play D&D regularly, 1 round of combat is 6 seconds, so we are not even through 6 seconds yet. Dominic had reacted to these goblins and shot one dead, and the other 2 were like, ah! And they pull out their bows and just boom, boom, shoot him right in the shoulders, just one on each side. And I'm sure Dominic was feeling that. He can't take hits like that all day, but
Sure he can. He's a
not
young
bloodied.
buck.
Are you bloodied? Which would be like half your health?
No.
Nope. All right. So he's looking okay.
He's a young buck. He's fine.
Goblin's just like, oh my god, Jimmy. Which means I never got to tell that goblin I loved him.
Now, do they want to move and or do a bonus action, Pink?
They actually they both have a bonus action to hide. So one of them, are there any like rocks nearby or anything near them, or something one of them could hide behind just to avoid the wrath of Dominic?
Yeah, they could kind of clump up. Yeah, they could kind of scamper off and find a place to hide nearby among the brush of the river and the rocks and stuff. Go ahead and make a stealth check for each of them separately.
Sure.
And if you could just remember those 2 numbers. So it's going to be a d20 plus their dex modifier, and I think they have stealth. So no, actually, d20 plus 6.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean
The
footage.
first one is 13
Okay.
plus 6.
Oh, nice. So 19.
Blast.
And the other one is 15 plus 6.
Okay, so 21 and 19. So these 2 sort of meld off into the background of the bushes and behind the guy that is stuck by the egg. And they, after taking their shots, just pew pew. And then we have Dominic with Roland on deck.
I am gonna go. Okay, wait. So now there's another one with a bow, correct?
There, the 2 that were down on the riverbed pulled their bows.
Okay. I'll go after one of them with my bow.
The 2 that just hid, you would need to make a perception check against those stealth checks.
I don't wanna.
Well then, fine. Just shoot blindly.
Well, that sounds like a 15-year-old
Yeah,
boy.
They just saw him take.
You have to
2
beat
arrows.
a 19 stealth to find them, or you could shoot one of the ones up on the ridge.
Wait,
They
a
just saw you
19
take 2
stealth?
arrows
With your
and
perception.
not die, so they're hiding.
Oh. Okay, then I'm just gonna go after the big guy.
Alright, so you're gonna shoot at the big guy? Go ahead and make an attack roll. Roll with your bow?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just not in the head. We need the snot.
I mean, if you shoot him right in the nose and pull the arrow out, he'll have glob of snot on him.
Another 25.
Oh my lord! Oh my
Hey.
lord! Well, that hits.
Like a
Go ahead and roll
sniper.
damage.
Yeah, boy.
You didn't. What was that? A 19?
It was a 16.
Oh.
I have plus 9.
Well, holy moly!
I might be 15.
Oh, do you have a weapon? Do you have a weapon? But how do you have plus 9?
Bro, I don't even know. I've got, like, stupid specs. It's a trait.
Oh,
I don't
the feet
remember.
or whatever.
He's
Yeah,
15.
it's one of my feats.
He's 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Yeah, basically. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, basically.
I'm willing this to happen.
Yeah, none of my attacks are below a plus 6.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's insane.
Jesus.
But my bow is a plus
That
9.
is insane.
All right.
Because I have proficiency.
Oh, you double your proficiency because you're archer or something like that. Got it. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Hoity-toity.
12 damage.
12 damage to the boss. All right, so he takes a shot in the shoulder and he's like, "Arrgh!" He's looking all right, but he's not happy about it.
Does he have a wound in both shoulders now?
No, you hit the
No,
same
because your
place.
javelin missed.
Wait.
No,
For,
he
javelin
missed.
miss?
He missed.
for like
Not Ramasha. So the boss missed. Ramasha hit him
Oh.
just barely for a few damage. What's that? Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if I could hit him in a knee so that I could
Sure.
save, but then he took an arrow to the knee.
Sure.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Well, oh no, to make a
Oh
called
my
shot. To
God.
make a called shot, though, it's a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, shoulder side.
RPing. She was RPing for
Do you
fun.
want to make a
Yeah.
bonus action or movement?
Movement. I'd like to just move farther, like back on the riverbank to where I'm kind of eye level with the big guy.
Okay. All right. So you move about 10 feet up the hill.
Yeah.
Costing double movement because you're climbing, so 20 feet of movement. All right. So Roland with the a couple more goblins on deck.
Okay, so just to verify, I'm trying to keep track of this in my head. There's the 2 goblins across the river that are now hiding, and then there's 3 on our side, 2 regular and 1 boss.
So there's the ones that were originally in front of you. There was 1 larger one and 2 smaller ones. Those 2 have hidden. The larger one is on the ground with the egg. The up on the riverbank behind them are the 2 original archers, and all 3 of those other ones, the big one and the 2 small ones, joined the people on the top.
Whoa, there's
Okay,
only
so
one
there's a
original
total-
archer. I killed one.
Right, one's dead.
Okay, so that leaves us with a total of 2 hidden, 1 boss that's really beat up.
2 not hidden.
2 non-hidden on the other side of the river, and then 2 more on the other side of the river. So we've got a total of 7. Correct?
2, 3.
5.
5 with
Yes.
one,
Should be 8.
'Cause
7,
one's dead.
8 with 1 down. Yeah, 7. Yep.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and you said that the ones across the way, the river, are 40 feet. To cast a spell, do I have to still do a perception check? I'm
If you're
casting a
trying to
spell
cast it on the ones that are
one of the
hiding,
2 that are
you
hidden?
need to see if you can see them, yeah.
Okay.
I don't. I can see them.
And actually,
As long as
technically,
within
I
10
think
feet.
you're supposed to have disadvantage because they're hiding. But,
Well, it's not an attack spell.
well, I mean, disadvantage on the perception check because they're hiding.
Oh, disadvantage on perception check. Okay.
But no, I think they have advantage if they're attacking. You can just make the perception check to see them. It's contested against their stealth roll.
Okay, right. Okay, alright. Well, first off, am I within yelling distance of Cinder?
She's about she's about 80 feet behind you on a hill. You could try to yell to her.
Okay.
You heard her yell
I wouldn't
huzzah
be
from
using
far
it.
away, so.
I was gonna say, it wouldn't be like an action, it would be more just like
Oh, no, it's not an
kind of
action.
thing.
No, yeah, no, talking is a free action.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I will, first off, turn to her and yell, "Gods damn it, what are you doing? We had this under control." And then I am going to... I am going to... Do I do it just because I want to? Yes, I want to do it just because I want to. So, I'm going to charge... Okay, well, first I will just do this. Alright, so I will charge, because I'm 20 feet away. I will charge the big guy, because we'll see what happens to the other two.
The one that's on the ground?
Yeah, the one's on the ground that's almost dead, right?
Yeah, he's got an arrow. Yeah, he's got 2 arrows.
Pretty beat up.
He's got no, the one that's on the ground with the 2 arrows sticking out of him from Sindel.
Oh, pretty beat up.
I got.
Yep.
My brain didn't think like that he was. You know, I was thinking like there's one like on his feet and one in the air. So my brain died. It's
in
fine.
the air.
Right.
He's flying.
He said on the ground, and I was like,
"Alright,
there's one in the air."
The flying goblin.
Alright, so just because for giggles, because we'll see how this goes. I will. Okay, so I'm gonna charge at the big guy. Uh-oh. Okay, charging the big guy. So as a bonus action, I'm going to use one of my fighting spirit charges to give myself 5 temporary. All right. All right.
Oh.
All right. So I will. All right. So I'm going to use one of my fighting spirit charges to give myself 5 temporary hit points, and give myself advantage on my next attack.
Ooh. What is this
and
from?
And then the samurai.
Nice.
Yep. So alright, so that's one of my charges, and then I'm going to... So I'm yelling this at her as I'm charging over, and then I bust out the warhammer, and I take a swing at the big guy as I'm charging him.
And what do you yell?
You yell, yeah. God damn it, we had the
yeah.
Descender. Like, we had this under control, what are you doing?
Alright, so attacks against someone that is prone have advantage. So you already had advantage, but so, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's right, I forgot that. Okay, well, I'll still count the charge anyway,
yep.
So whatever.
I mean, you go up intimidating.
Yeah, glowing yellow. Alright, so first attempt, we will see if we get better on the second attempt. 17?
17 just hits.
Woo, alright. And then, just for giggles, because I kind of want to do this for intimidation. To maybe see if we could scare the other ones off, I'm going to probably overkill this guy and divine smite him.
Divine smite! Oh my goodness!
Lord.
Alright, so that's
Thank you, honey.
my D10 plus 4. And then it'll be 2 extra D8. Where's my D8?
Oh my god, he's got me just like a giant pile of goblin snot.
Alright, so 13 plus 10 for 23.
Why don't you describe what kind of pulp you turn him into?
Oh, I'm just so upset that we've had to get to this at this point that
not the head.
I very much last minute go, "Ah!" Oh yeah, I can't hit the head, and then go like right into the chest, just like just cave it in.
All right, so Roland is releasing his rage on this thing.
Yeah, as like I'm mad that I have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then can I already did a bonus action, so I guess I can't do like not do anything but do the perception to see if I can see them, or will that wait for my next turn to see the other two?
You can use your bonus action to make a perception check, sure.
Well, I already did a bonus action to do
you can look around.
Fighting spirit.
Well, yeah, sure. You can look around.
You
can look around.
Okay, so I will do perception. Well, 12 doesn't beat 19, so I still don't see him.
Yep. So you look around, but you're just so exhilarated from the kill that you're just like, and so rushed from all of this.
Yeah,
that you're just
annoyed.
Like, yep.
Annoyed.
So we have a couple.
And I'm
more...
like I put a lot of anger behind yelling at Cinder. So I hope the other players are getting what I'm coming from.
And so the 2 goblins up on the ridge and the other 2 that joined them, or no, the 1 goblin up on the ridge and the other 2 that joined them, are just like snarling, and some shots are ringing out. So there's going to be 1 shot at Ramasha for 15 to hit.
Oh, that is my AC.
So beats it. So that's going to hit. And that first shot,
Meow.
is going to smack you for 8 damage. And then another shot from the one next to that out to Ramasha for a 13 to hit.
Negative.
Ooh, so you're able to be like getting out of the way of that one. Another shot goes towards Roland that just killed the guy on the ground. That is a 9 to hit.
Negatory.
All right. And then as they sort of duck back down, they're going to take their bonus action to hide. Not very well. You can still see them. But from behind them, 1 more shot with a 12 to hit at Roland rings out.
Negatory.
And 1 more shot or a shot at Dominic for 16 rings out.
Beats it.
Ooh, so that one does connect. All right, so
Why
that
are
was
you bullying me?
that is 5 damage from that other shot that just came out.
Bleeding a little now.
All right. So is Dominic? All right. Is Dominic within? How far would you say Dominic is away from me?
Dominic is up. He's climbed back up the hill, so he's 15, 20 feet above you. I mean, 10 feet above you, and 10, 15 feet above you, and then but he's 20 feet back from you.
Okay,
so you'd have to go
25, 30 feet.
You'd have to go 20 feet back and then climb the equivalent of 20
10 feet.
10. It's double movement for climbing.
So it's 40 feet.
So yeah.
Okay. Essentially. Okay.
If you wish to stand beside him.
But so yeah, Dominic is looking in need of help, and then after that we come back up to the big guy. The big guy in the middle is just roaring, frothing at the mouth, so angry. He takes out another javelin. Oh, shit. And nat 20 against Ramasha.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that definitely hits.
That's
a crit. I'm sorry. That's gonna be...
Are we doing strict double damage, or are we doing like a max on one and then a roll on the other?
It's double the dice roll. You take the dice roll.
Okay, so you're doing the standard double
the dice roll, and then you add your modifiers.
Yep. I just want to make sure you were doing that.
And thankfully, this roll was not as good as the attack roll. So you take 6 damage for that critical hit. But that was it. Yeah, that javelin connected with your arm, and he screams.
He threw it really hard, but only hit you in like the bicep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
Ow!
It like grazes my leg.
With that, we are on to Ashrin and Ramasha. With Pink, you're on deck.
Okay. So the big guy just hit me for decent damage. Who else hit me?
One of the ones from up top, I think. There is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small goblins that you know, or 2 unknown, 3 standing small goblins, 1 big goblin on the ridge, and then the guy that just died, and the 2 that are hiding below the ridge.
I'm going to I'm turning into angry Mamasha now. How much movement would I need to climb on top of the... I'm assuming, is it a big goblin or is it a bugbear?
They're just big goblins.
How much movement would I need to climb on top the boss?
Up on the one that's up on the ridge?
Mm-hmm.
So in one turn from where you are, you need to go 20 feet to get to the ridge, and then you need to climb the equivalent of 20 feet up the ridge. So that's going to be 40 feet to get to right in front of him.
Easy.
And is that like crossing the river too?
Oh, that's right. You're on the other side of the river. Well, these goblins...
I do it?
Including the river, from you guys were on this side of the river, so crossing the river to the ridge is 20 feet. Because Ramasha was at the goblins.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to do the, what is that called? Hold on, before I say it.
Pokey pokey.
Feline
Turn
agility.
yourself about.
With the feline agility, I pretty much get down on all fours, and I can traverse double my movement, which will be 60 feet.
Okay, so yes.
I mean, if that means jumping across, if this is a little river, if I can jump across that, whatever needs to happen in order to get up, pounce on this guy, and start clawing the hell out of his face.
Ooh, okay. So is this going to be attack rolls with your mitts?
Yep. Claws.
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to see how cool it is. And see if he's going to end up failing completely and being grappled.
Alright, I need to move my notes, because that's in my way.
This is the big guy.
You just see him
across the
running.
river.
Yeah, he went. Ramasha just literally jumped down like a big wildcat and bounded across the river and up the embankment and then climbed up this goblin. He's bigger than the goblin anyway, so he sort of just like was right in front of him and just pounced on him.
This is the big goblin, right?
Yeah, the one across the river.
The big goblin across the river.
There are two big goblins, the one that just died that had the egg and the one that's not across the river.
I'm not worried about the one that just died.
So
big goblin is still alive.
Yeah, sorry.
21.
Ooh, okay, so that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so at this point, Ramasha is looking at him, eyes just got big.
Murder
Gets
eyes.
down on all fours and starts crawling across, leaps across the river, starts climbing up and leaps upon this guy. Both claws swinging, and what do we do for claws? Sorry, I was not prepared.
You were prepared
Cat's
for the
claws.
show.
Yes, it was all there. If you hit with them, you deal slashing damage equal to 1d4 plus your strength modifier. And I do that twice, right?
Yeah, I think you get 2 swings, yeah.
Melee.
1d4 plus strength modifier is...
Well, wait, you gotta make your attacks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that would help, huh? Alright, claw. Plus 4. That's what I needed. Oh, 23.
Oh yeah, you had gotten a 21 and a 23. So yeah, both attacks hit, so roll damage on both. That's right, yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, the first one was in acrobatics.
Oh, that's right. That was to see how cool it was. Yes, and you flipping, going across the place, grapple him up.
Imagine him low. Imagine as a low roll, he does that thing where you see the cat like try to make a turn, and then it like skids and like falls on its butt.
But he
and
still
it
gets
climbs
it.
up, and
Yeah,
like, I'm cool.
yep.
I'm cool.
I meant to do that.
Do I need to roll for the second one, or is that good for both?
That is the first attack, so one more attack,
Okay.
and then you can
One
roll
more.
the damage on both. Yeah.
10
That's a total.
total. I rolled a 6.
Okay. No one's got inspiration or anything. All right. And,
All right.
Well,
I gave him mine.
You could.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
We'll say at that last moment, instead of actually clawing with the other one, I just grabbed a hold of him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and make your damage roll with the D4 plus your strength modifier.
In fact, since I'm jumping on him, I am literally jumping onto him, feet first, grabbing him by whatever I can, ear, shoulder, clothing, whatever.
Are you trying to grapple him? Or
I'm jumping on him.
Okay.
I guess I'm just grabbing at whatever I can, not like trying to grapple the goblin per se, but just trying to grab at something to like keep my balance on him as I'm trying to knock him prone and claw him at the same time.
So this would be a grapple check. So, but first roll your
Is it?
damage. Well,
Okay.
we're gonna rule that as a grapple check. That's gonna be what's easiest because you're trying to knock him over and hold on to him.
Is it though? No. right, here we go.
And that's contested by strength, I think.
Yes! That's a 4.
4 damage.
Plus. Wait,
Nice.
plus. Cat's claws plus strength modifier, so
Or
that's
is it
6.
Okay, nice. Is it your dexterity for your claws? But just, I don't know. If it said
No.
strength. Okay, so 6.
No, it's strength.
He is looking extremely bloody. He was already looking kind of bloody, and now he's looking extremely bloody from those scratches. And you can make your... What is the grapple check? Is this just strength versus strength?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
6. Okay. All right, so go ahead and make your strength check to grapple him and knock him over.
15.
Oh shit! Roll again because that's what he got.
Oh, 10.
You beat him! You knocked him over. He did a 9.
Yes!
Heck yeah.
Nice.
You do not harm Ramasha!
Ah! Knocks him over. Very bloody. Just this cat just going after him. That's what the pussy got the boots. All right, Ashrin.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh. Ashrin.
Yeah. Crazy.
Ashrin with pink still right on deck.
Oh my god. Oh. My husband,
Whoa.
ladies and gentlemen, in chat.
Thank you, Jeff. I was thinking the same thing.
Right. So Ashrin is going to cast Hex. Wait, is the goblin that hit Dominic in the last round, is that one of the ones that's visible
Yes.
across the way? All right. Ashrin's gonna cast Hex on that one.
Make him sneeze.
Which is a bonus action. I would love to make him
Prestidigitation,
sneeze,
he's just
but I
Make him have a
sneezing
sneeze.
fit.
I have a feeling that I'm not going to need to worry about that eventually.
Fill it up.
So she's going to cast Hex on that one, which is just they get hexed.
And so
And
what
then
is
if
the
I hit
hex?
them, then
that gives
they
them
get-
disadvantage or something?
So, no, it just says you place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack.
Okay.
Oh, also choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. And I am going to choose Constitution
Okay.
as that ability. So that goblin has disadvantage on Constitution
All right.
checks. And then okay, before I choose the thing I'm going to do next, are they close together, far apart?
All the ones
How
on the
far
ridge-
apart are the goblins on that side?
All the ones on the ridge that you can see are within 5 feet of each other. So it
Okay.
takes up about
And
20 feet across.
20 feet. And then is where
Wait.
Ramasha is right in the middle?
25 feet across. And yes, Ramasha's right in the middle.
Okay.
Hit me.
Then I'm just gonna. Well, I don't want to because that could be bad. So I'm going to cast
Fireball.
Hex on the one.
I cast Fireball.
No. Yes. So I'm gonna do the next best thing, and I'm gonna so that one glows purple for a second. That's hexed, and then centered on that guy, but encompassing as many others as I can in a 10-foot radius without hitting Ramasha. With my other hand, I'm gonna sweep across like this and cast Shatter,
Nice.
which is a Constitution saving throw.
All right. So the one that hit Dominic was not the one right next to Ramasha or right next to the boss. It was the next one over. So
Okay.
his space.
If I can get him and then the others next to him
So it would be a 10-foot radius.
away from Ramasha. It's a 10-foot radius. So if I get him, if I do the space next to him and try to get like him and then the other guys next to him away from Ramasha,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
what I would
you can do
like
that.
to
So
do.
what is it?
Be the first time Ramasha had been hit.
It's a
on before.
Constitution saving throw. with a DC of 13, and if they succeed, they take half damage.
Oh no.
And it's 3d8 thunder damage. So a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range, and the range is 60 feet, so they should still be in range. 10-foot sphere centered on that point makes a Constitution saving throw. 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
All right, so it
now,
looks like 3 of them are going to be making a save. You only see, I think, 2 that are going to be affected, but we've got 1 failure. What's the DC? 13?
13, yep.
Okay, so we've got 2 failures and 1 success.
All right, I've got my 3d8.
Sorry, one of the kids decided they were going to start throwing up right then.
Oh no.
So that's poor kitty. That's 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 7 is 17.
Ooh, so 2 failures is gonna let me know how 2 of them are gonna die, and the other one is not doing well. 17 halved.
So this is
to 8.
Yeah, 17 halved is okay. So the 2 that die, they basically, because it's thunder damage, it's like a big loud concussive boom. And so basically their eardrums shatter and you see blood trickling out of their ears.
Hold on, I need to make another check because they failed by more than 5. Okay, one of them's head explodes.
It's not everywhere.
But one of them does not. But one of them does not. But yeah, they both. The one that doesn't explode, the blood starts pouring out of his ears.
Pouring out of his ears, and then they just from the eyes, and then they just fall over.
Yeah.
And then was either of the ones that died the one that was hexed?
Oh, that's right. One of them had disadvantage, didn't they? Hold on. It wasn't better anyway. I mean worse. Okay. Yeah, the one that was hexed. And then, so you aimed for the one that was next to the one that was hexed, and then someone behind him. So you can just hear someone die behind him, and then the one that was hexed died, but the one that you aimed at did not die.
Did not die. That's fine.
And you guys
just
thought
need to know if the one that
the guy's chest in was bad.
Yeah.
I just need to know if the one that was hex died, because if he did die, then on my next turn I can move that hex to a different one.
Nice. Is it a bonus action to do that or free action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
That's
it's
awesome.
a bonus action.
That's awesome. So have you used a bonus action? That was the hex. Okay.
I did to cast the hex initially.
Did you want to move?
So, and I'm just gonna stay where I am.
All right. So we've got Pink with the 2 that are hiding.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's Ashrin.
They're all on the riverbed. They can see them. Yeah, in reach.
Can they see
Ashrin, Roland, and Dominic.
Okay.
I feel like I'd be within melee range, because if they were right next to the big one...
They hid. They moved away from him and hid.
Yeah, but I'm just being like, oh, okay. Okay.
So
they fell back.
Who am I closest to?
Are you trying? If you're trying to melee, you're definitely going to be able to get closest to Roland for sure.
It cut out.
Roland is who you can. Roland is who you can get to if you want to melee. But otherwise, if they're taking shots from where they're hidden, you can shoot and then hide again.
Okay, so they're both gonna melee, try to go for Roland, flank him on. Are they on either side of him, or they're kind of both?
They could come out and try to flank him. Yes.
Okay, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to come out, and they're going to try to flank him on either side with their daggers, and they're just going to charge him.
All right, so go ahead and make both attack rolls with advantage.
Freaking booby twins over here.
I'm still like glowing yellow.
This would be with their scimitar, not their. They don't have daggers.
Oh, yeah. So.
That's Clancy.
No, Clancy's got. I was gonna say Clancy's got swords. I thought he had swords. I don't know. Whatever.
Clancy is
this will still be the 1d20 for both of them, or
yep, 1d20 2 times.
Okay.
Well.
So.
Oh yeah, because they're okay.
They're both attacking and with advantage. So you're gonna roll twice for each person, +4 to each time.
Are they attacking me again?
No, they're attacking.
No, they're attacking me.
Roland.
Oh, God.
So everyone sees out of the bushes the two goblins that took shots and hid, are coming out just rah, and they both come at Roland at the same time.
Okay, so they both rolled a 17 each on their highest, +4.
Yep, they both hit.
All right, so that'll be the regular damage.
So just
on
do
that. So 2d6 plus 4 again.
Okay. So 1d6 each or 2d6?
1d6 plus 2 each.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just these little snarling creatures.
Yeah, one rolls 6 plus 2, so 8, and one rolls a 2, and then plus 2, so 4.
4. So 12.
12 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so minus my 5 bonus, so that's 7. Okay.
How's Roland looking?
Fine.
Nice. Good. DM doesn't have to panic.
Yeah, he's built for this stuff. Come on now.
PPKO, let's go.
Nice. And so are those goblins going to disengage, or are they going to stay where they're at?
They're gonna go hide again.
Well, you can disengage, but you can't disengage and hide.
Well, it's their bonus action.
If they can't. If they hide now, it's going to be at disadvantage because of the fact that they're right in front of Roland. They came out of hiding to do that, but they could disengage from him and move, and like go up the hill or move away from him, and then like hide later or something. Or they can stay where they're at, and they can try to hide. But Roland would probably be able to find them next turn, but the other people would struggle.
Right.
Okay.
Right there.
So they're just gonna disengage then.
All right, so they both disengage, which means they don't provoke attacks of opportunities as they leave. And are they going to sort of separate and go at opposite directions?
So they're both gonna kind of move back from Roland, and one of them is gonna kind of get closer to the other, just so they can be right next to each other and watch each other's backs.
All right, and how far back? I think they have 30 feet. No, they probably have 25, right?
They have 30 feet.
Small? Oh, you're right, 30.
Yep.
I'm getting gypped as a halfling. Just kidding. But so they can move 30 feet. That includes if they wanted to back up towards the ridge and start climbing it, or if they just want to go to the ridge.
They're just going to go to the ridge.
All right, so they're going to back up about 20 feet to the ridge and have each other's backs watching the rest of the party?
Yes.
All right. That gets us to Dominic, with Roland on deck.
Woo! Okay, so just so I know I'm keeping up, both of the big ones are down?
Yes, both of the big ones that you can see are down.
Okay, and then there's 2 on the left next to their bodies and 2 on the right?
That you can see, there are 2 on one side and 1 on the other. You heard someone die behind that, and you know that another shot came from behind that. So you can't yet see one of the others. But there is 2 on each side that you know of.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the single one that I can see.
Okay.
Attempt.
Do it.
Keyword attempt.
I think that was the one that got half damage from my shatter anyway. Uh-oh.
13?
13.
Whoa.
Wait, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, 13.
Whoa.
I rolled a 4.
He's able to just barely react in time and dodge out of the way of that.
Slipped in the mud.
Do you have a bonus action or a movement?
I do have a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
On not the one I just shot at, but the one on the inside on the other side.
Okay. And what does Hunter's Mark do?
Hunter's Mark, let me get back to it. Choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark them. Until your spell ends, you get an extra 1d6 damage to that target whenever you hit. You have advantage on any wisdom or like perception or survival checks.
Nice. So if they hide from you, you have advantage on seeing them. Okay.
Nice. And then if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use the bonus action
Nice.
to
Just
move
like the hex.
to another.
Awesome.
Yeah.
To move it.
Very good. Very good. And do you want to move?
No. I'll send
All
it
right.
in.
Just dance.
Roland, you are up, and we've got some minions on deck.
I've been debating about what I want to do versus what I think Roland would do at this point.
Player's dilemma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But you
right?
learned what Roland might do when faced with a new situation and his old
All right.
viewpoints.
Yeah.
WWRD. What would Roland do?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. We are going to. Yeah. All right. I'm going to RP this to a certain extent. So I'm doing what Roland would do, not what I would want to do. So he is going to look at the two on the bank, the two that just ran away from him after they stabbed him, and he's going to say, "Look, this is all a misunderstanding. Clearly, there's a situation here that doesn't want to be resolved with violence. Can we, just take a second to gather ourselves and work this out?"
Ramash is in the background.
Who are you talking to?
He didn't want to do this fight. He didn't want to do this fight.
You're talking to everyone?
I'm talking to at least the two I can see.
The goblins? All right, so go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Yeah, the two I can see. I'm doing what he didn't want to do this fight. He really didn't.
Neither did Ramasha.
That's fair.
Ramasha got hurt too.
Yeah, it didn't work. I'll say right now it didn't work. So,
It was not.
I got a 3.
Oh.
So all right. So then what I will do? First off, how do they react to that with a 3?
They look at you and snarl, unless you want to add something, Pink.
No, they just kind of they will look at each other because they know that he's talking to them.
Yeah.
And they both just kind of glance at each other, and they're both not convinced. So then they just turn back and snarl at him.
All right. So then, as a bonus action,
Snarl,
because I want to make sure. So as a bonus action, on one of them, I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel.
Ooh, what does that do?
Alright, so you attempt to compel a creature to a duel. One creature that you can see within range, which is 30 feet, must make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 12. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a Wisdom throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
Oh, it's like goading attack, but bonus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. If it succeeds, it doesn't restrict the target's movement, and then it ends if I attack any creature. If I cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away.
So on one of them, you're doing this?
Yeah, because it's a creature.
Okay. So, Brennan, if you could make a Wisdom saving throw for them, which is going to be a 1d20 minus 1.
If this succeeds, do we get a cutscene?
Yes.
Well, and is it if you attack a creature other than it?
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against any other creature but me.
Okay.
So it can attack other things if it wants to, but it just is doing it at disadvantage.
Yeah, it feels like it wants to attack you.
Roll to 18 minus 1 is 17.
What's your DC?
Oh. It was 12, so apparently it didn't bother him.
Wow! You got some good dice tonight! Cue the good, bad, and the ugly. So he's just... Right. No effect if it succeeded?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, alright. So, that's it. I made my case, and that's it. I'm done.
Christy needs Brennan's dice.
I know, right?
I think we all need Brennan's dice right now.
Any movement?
No kidding.
Nope.
All right, so we've got some minions left up there. We've got 1, 2, 3 minions left. Well, 2 that you can see, but 1 that you know about. So we're gonna have some shots coming out. Shots. We have some awful shots coming out. We got stormtroopers shooting at you.
Don't do shots while you listen to that song.
Probably wouldn't end. Probably wouldn't end well. Probably wouldn't end well.
We got some stormtrooper shots coming at you. Pew 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 pew. Awful shots coming at you. Nobody made their shots, unless an 11 hits any of you.
They smelled that pepper again.
Yeah, they're sneezing.
Dude, who knew prestidigitation could be so useful?
There is one more scream from the bushes as another big goblin comes running out and throws a javelin in the direction of Roland. And it lands about 3 feet to your left.
Well, that's a problem.
Is anyone else
and this
with
guy's
these goblins imagining the kid from the Wild Thornberries?
Yes!
Like, that's just what I'm thinking
Yes!
of, and I don't know why.
Totally.
And that one's on the other side of the river.
Yeah,
still,
he
right?
came up from the back as well. Yeah. So this one, the one you couldn't see that you assumed was there has come forward. So there is still 4 small ones with bows up there, and now you just see that one more big one that pulled up. There's been no secret shots this round. The next person, that guy's dead. So next up is going to be Astrid and Ramasha with the pink. You're on deck. Brennan, you're on deck.
Okay, so where I am is the big guy still alive or no?
Oh, that's right. He is just barely clinging to life, isn't he? He is still alive. Hold on, it's his turn. So he's going to try to break the grapple. So strength check, please.
Come on, baby. Oh no! I don't think that's gonna work out.
What do you got?
Good. I rolled a 2, so that's a 4.
He is able to roll out from underneath you, screaming in pain, and he sort of swings his scimitar at you without even getting up.
Does that mean you have disadvantage?
Do you have disadvantage if you don't get up?
If you're prone?
He'll have you're both prone, because he'll have advantage if he gets up against you. So, I mean, he could stand up.
But I was standing on him. I mean,
he's crawling out from underneath you, so that would have.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you knocked him prone last time, so you went prone with him. So yeah, he can stand up. He'll use half of his movement to stand up on you, and that is 13. So 17. Yeah, 17 to hit.
17 to hit, but I'm also prone?
That was 17 with advantage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, it is a hit.
That's a hit. Okay. So he gets out screaming, bloody, like this dude is bleeding. Picks up his scimitar and is apparently feeling very winded because he only hits you for 4 damage.
I like it.
And he's just and he's gonna use his bonus action to attack with. Oh no, he just has a multi-attack with disadvantage. So he's gonna make a second attack with disadvantage for 12 to hit.
That is a fail.
All right, so he's just screaming, trying to swing at you in a bloody rage, and did not hit the second time. And then he'll use the bonus action to disengage from you and take a step back 10 feet from you to get out of your way. And that goes back to Ramasha and Ashrin.
With him disengaging, wouldn't I get...
Disengage means you don't get an attack of opportunity. He uses
bonuses. Never mind.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. We're still going with I'm going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's alright.
No, that's totally fine. I was just checking. Alright, so, yeah. I'm going to, where is he right now? Paint the picture for me, right around me. I'm going to stand up, so there's half my movement.
Yep, and then he moved back. Actually, so he would have moved all of his movement back from you. So he has 30 feet. So he stood up with 15. So he moved 15 feet back from you. So you would stand up.
I have 15 feet to get to him.
All right. If you're going after him, go ahead.
But which direction did he go?
He went just straight back.
Oh. Ooh. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna go after him.
All right. And attack.
Claws.
Jumping right back on him. This is a mad kitty.
I'm not going to jump on him this time, but I'm running up with my claws and I'm gonna do the Wolverine, you know?
Yep. All right, so 2 attacks. This is not the one that's hexed, right?
No, the one that I haven't moved the hex yet.
You are both on the same initiative. If you want, if you would move it before he moved, that is up to you. But
no, I was gonna move it to one of the other guys. Okay. I figure Ramasha's got that guy taken care of.
10 on the first claw.
10 does not hit.
Okay, next one. 15.
Does not hit. So he is in a blind rage, just screaming, backing up from you, and able to get out of your way.
One does not harm Ramasha or Ramasha's friends.
All right, bonus action.
Disarming, commanding, disarming. Wait, disarming. That's when okay, that's on his turn that happens. Okay. Commander Strike. Can I just say that to anybody? Yeah, anybody that actually can hear me. So
which is your whole party.
Yeah. Commander Strike to Dominic again.
Okay, against which one?
I don't choose.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm gonna go for my Hunter's Marked one.
That's one of the ones up on the ridge?
Thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that adds your superiority die to
the
it.
Damage
so
if you hit.
D8.
If you hit, yeah, that's D8.
Okay. $26.
That's it.
I would hope so.
Nice.
No, I don't want that D8. That D8 is icky.
I know that
It's
feeling.
a thing.
And no, it's absolutely a thing.
I maxed out both of those, a D6 and a D8. Let's freaking
That's awesome.
Go.
So how do you want to do this?
That wasn't even with my additional damage. But okay. Man, that's never happened to me before. That's kind of exciting. All right, so
awesome.
Dominic hears Ramasha and goes for another arrow and just right in the throat again.
Bam! This arrow gets notched. You know, once again, he's sort of just listening to, he's starting to fall into rhythm with Ramasha. Just like he said earlier, he reacted to how, he thought about how he'd had that interaction with Ramasha before, and he decided to kind of change his tune. And he's learning very quickly that in the moment, listening to Ramasha can be super helpful as he directs him to make a strike that just clean goes right through the throat of the goblin and just takes out the middle of his throat, and the guy just falls to the ground. Just
yeah.
There's just a hair out the air, his body's gone.
Here we go.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to the guy next to him.
Perfect. And so there's one on one side, two on the other. Big guy that had stepped in to kind of take the place.
Wait, I thought I just took out one. So it should be 1 and 1, right?
1 and 1 plus the final big one that had come up in the middle. That's what I meant. This last one that had come up this last round.
Oh, okay.
With the javelin.
I got you.
I'm losing track. Okay.
Yep.
There weren't any extra shots after that, though, this round. I promise.
I don't think any of us need any more shots.
Shot.
So confusing.
There's,
two.
I believe both of yours are still alive still, Pink?
Yes.
Sorry about this, folks. They do say...
So there's 3.
There are 3 on the ridge, 2 below. This last guy that came up out of character is the last one I brought.
No, there's 4 on the ridge, because there's the big guy that Ramasha's fighting.
Oh, true. He's
there's
just
the other
clinging
big
to
guy
life.
that
I
just
keep forgetting
showed up.
he's alive. I keep forgetting he's alive.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
clinging
Damn it,
to life.
Christy.
He's clinging
Come
to life.
on.
Sorry.
I mean,
Dude, I'm the note taker. I gotta keep track of stuff.
Yeah.
knocking on death's door on
Knocking
that
on
one.
death's
though,
door,
so
yeah.
I think we'll be all right.
Knock, knock,
And
knocking
then
on
2
the
on our
death's
side of the
door.
river. 2 on our side.
Onwards.
Okay.
All right.
Kill him. Gotta kill him quick.
This will take us...
So,
Oh, and actually, yeah, that was... Hold off on moving the Hunter's Mark till your turn, because that was actually a bonus action from Ramasha that made you act. That used your reaction.
And actually, I was gonna say. That's
Which
your whole
you
reaction.
still have your bonus action and your action. When it's your turn. So, but it's going to be the 2 that are hiding. But what were you going to say, Christy?
oh, no, I was just waiting for
Okay.
my turn.
Okay. So the 2, they weren't hiding. The
Did
2
you-
that
did
are
you-
back to back right now, it's up on them.
Okay. Dee, did you get that, though? That your Hunter's Mark with the
Isn't
bonus
moved
action?
yet, but the guy died.
Yeah, it's moved.
Yeah. Well, no. So I was clarifying. It will move when it's your turn. That you were acting on Ramasha's turn. He was commanding you to move with your reaction. So go ahead,
Yeah,
Pink,
yeah.
with the 2 that are
Semantics.
on the ridge.
Okay.
Now
No,
I get to
it's
go.
Ashton's turn.
Oh, I'm so
Ashton's
sorry.
turn.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
My bad. My bad.
So
I got you, boo.
no worries. So I'm gonna move my hex to the one that is partially damaged from the shatter, which I think is still alive if I'm keeping track.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move my hex to that guy, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him because that's what I got.
Nice. And that's a disadvantage, right? Or you get advantage?
No, I don't get advantage. I just do extra damage if I hit him.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, and I'm gonna say that his check, I'm gonna say, will be. I got nothing else to add to that, so he'll have disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
For whatever reason, no good reason, to be honest. So that's a 2 hit, a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. Okay, now
Doom.
I get 10. Where is my D10?
Shake it good.
That's what I'm doing.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake
It's a
it.
3, so not great. Oh, plus I
Yeah.
get an extra
D6.
1d6. I almost forgot. Yep,
Ooh.
Big number. Big number.
and that's a 4. So that's 4
7.
necrotic and
So
3
how
force
does one die
damage.
from this?
So I'm gonna say that the Eldritch Blast will hit him in the chest. So the big purple fireball hits him in the chest, and then after he glows for a second from the hex, it hits him in the chest, and then from that you actually see the blast, and then you see this black like veins kind of biter away
Nice.
around from the blast impact.
Okay, but does it push the
And then he
snot
just
out
falls
of
over.
him? And if it doesn't yet,
Roll a
can it?
d20.
Me?
Black boogies.
If you don't ask the questions, you
Yeah?
don't get the answer.
I got a 2.
So nothing comes flying out of him, but he goes, ah!
No, it's not.
Alright.
He actually inhales. No snot for you.
And that dice.
As he's dying, he scoops snot off of the ground and shoves it back up his nose.
This is mine.
Any bonus action or movement? Oh, bonus action was moving the hex, right? So movement.
Meal.
There we go.
Taking the snot to my grave.
Do you have movement,
Gross.
Ashrin?
You better snot take this one.
I have movement, but I'm just gonna stay where I am.
All right. The 2 on the ridge. Pink.
All right. So they're both sitting there, and one of them points at Ashrin, and they look at each other. So they're both gonna draw their bows, and they're both gonna try and fire at Ashton.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This could be bad, guys.
Kiddo. That was a
They
mistake.
probably shouldn't kill her outright.
Yeah.
Just know that.
No, it's
That's true.
one rolled an 11, one rolled a 7. It's +2 for the.
So 13 was the highest to hit.
They both miss.
Yeah.
Oh, warlocks, baby! So they are freaking out. They're just like, ah! And they miss their shots. Everyone's shooting like stormtroopers. They're panicking.
Yeah, so I guess when they're pointing at her, they're just like shakily pointing at her, like.
Yeah. Now they could try to hide.
Yeah, so they're gonna hide. They missed their shot.
Yeah.
They're freaking out. They're gonna hide again.
All right. Go
Oh,
ahead and
wait,
make
didn't one roll at disadvantage anyway?
And one is at
Right.
disadvantage now, right? Yeah.
Because didn't. Oh no, that's never mind.
Not these
Because Roland's
ones?
spell
No.
failed. I
Yeah,
forgot.
that's
No,
right.
because the spell the one passed the
This-
spell, so.
Yeah, that's right. Never
All right.
mind.
So go ahead and make a
Ignore me.
stealth check for both of them.
All right, come on, low numbers.
2 and an 8.
We
That's
love you,
total?
Pink, but we really want
Or
you to
is that-
roll
was that the
low
roll?
today.
Was the 2 and the 8 the roll or the total?
The roll.
All right. So you've got a 4 and a 10. So yeah, pretty easy to find these guys. They're scared. They're freaking out.
I was
They're
gonna say,
whimpering.
there's only
They just
2
hide
rocks
behind
on the
blade of
beach.
grass. Yeah.
You can't see that, right?
Welcome in, Anim 5. We are so glad to have you. It is the end of the fight, but the VOD will be worth it tomorrow, the rerun. We're going to also attempt
Roland's
to get
over
that
there
up
like
on
the
YouTube
NPC.
tomorrow.
Where'd they go? Was there someone here?
Must have been the wind.
We've got the one guy clinging to life, the one goblin, the 2 goblins that Pink has, and then just the one big one up on the ridge.
Yeah.
That's it. One big one and one little
We've
guy up
got-
on the ridge. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So then next in line comes Dominic with Roland on deck.
Okay. Can I go ahead and move my hunter's mark or no?
Yep. As soon as you want to, if you have bonus action, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move it. The big guy, is he?
There's one
There's
arm.
one big guy
There's
that's
one
almost
unharmed.
dead,
You can
and then
see
there's
everyone.
one that just popped out.
You can see everyone.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it on the big guy
Okay.
that just
That's-
came out, not the one that's
With getting
on
mauled by
death's
the cat.
door or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go after him
All right.
with my bow.
Does that give you advantage?
No, but I rolled a 19, so it doesn't matter anyway. 19 plus 9. I'm gonna guess it hits.
Holy, yeah, that'll do it.
All right.
Dead.
I'm still waiting for the thing that you're bad at.
Talking to girls.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say talking to girls.
Anything a 15-year-old boy is bad at, aside from being trained in archery.
I
since he
have
was little.
Yeah.
I have a child who just turned 15 who is, has testosterone coursing through their body, and that person, when they are angry, my lord, they will break shit. So,
Sounds about right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
7 damage.
All right, he is just.
You just cast prestidigitation at the same time? Blah, blah, blah.
Is there extra? Is that with extra damage? Is there anything extra with that?
Oh, yeah. No, I forgot. No.
Hunter's mark.
Bump it up,
13 damage.
Bam! He's not liking that. He's not happy
No.
about that at all.
Good.
Good.
Good. I hope he doesn't.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that you used your bonus action movement.
No.
All right, roll in with some minions on deck. Whatever's left of the minions.
All right. Well, I tried to persuade,
Yay,
conversate them,
Rangers!
and then I just saw them shoot at Ashrin. So I was like,
Step too far.
Well-
Step too far.
"You went after the wrong one, kiddos." And I'm a charge. Do I need to do? I still need to, I guess, do the perception check to at least
The
see
ones
if I
that are
see
hidden.
them.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
they rolled pretty
thought
They
low.
rolled bad.
really low.
The lowest. The
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
was a
Alright.
4 and one is a 10.
Yeah. All right.
They did hide. It was an action, so it is a contested check.
I have +1 for 5, so I guess I charge the one I can see.
There you go. Go after him.
So, all right. So as I charge, once again, I will use one of my fighting spirit charges to give myself advantage and 5 health back.
Nice.
All right. And then swing at him with the hammer. With advantage. Bless you. Oh, thank goodness we had advantage.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. 8 plus 7 for 15.
You guys gotta shake those dice harder.
Yep,
15
that
on
hits.
on a minion will hit. Yep.
All right. Perfect. So,
Just
right,
hit.
so I can't do. Yep. So I can't divine smite because I'm out of spell slots. So it'll just be a regular D10. Oh, 9 plus 4 for 13.
I believe that might drop him.
Yeah, hit points is total of 12 is what you told me.
Yep. So that's how you gonna do it, Roland?
Huzzah!
So this one. Yeah. So I feel like what he would do is, this might be a little too much RPing, so let me know. But what he's gonna do is he's gonna like scan, see the one, say gotcha, charge up, take the hammer, swing it, and then like flip him up into the air, and then
Boom! Smash him into nothingness.
Nice.
That was perfect.
Yep.
Thor
Yep.
move.
For a
Let's not go
one-hit
fly
kill,
out
that
the
was
other way.
definitely not too much RP. That was beautiful.
Once again, all right, and then I will take my action surge, even though it'll be at disadvantage. I will swing at
The other guy,
the other
yep.
one, even though it's at disadvantage.
Well,
I don't know if the
you don't know where
passive
the other one
perception.
is.
Well, no, his passive perception is high enough to find him. We'll do the disadvantage. That's fine.
Okay. All right.
Somebody's been playing God of War.
Okay. All right. So we'll see if
Stop.
that might roll lower. All right. So the worst was a 12.
I think he's able to dodge it.
Yep.
Just
Alright.
able to get out of your
Well,
way. Or you're
yep.
just not able to find him.
Yep.
But this dwarf is angry.
I'm angry for multiple reasons.
Yes. So so this one's dead. So the one living goblin here up on the ridge is going to take a shot at the angry dwarf for a 19 to hit.
That will
One
hit
besides the big one
indeed.
I'm fighting, right?
Yes. So that's going to be a 6 damage
All right.
with a bow. And then the boss that had come up into the fray is going to throw a javelin at Dominic for a 17 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 piercing damage
Oh, okay.
with a big javelin.
Yay. Ow. Also, ow.
And
Ow.
We're fighting little people.
and then
Dominic's a giant. He's a big target.
they are both going to attempt to hide, with one of them being extremely obvious about it. And I believe the other one has a hunter's mark, so he might not have, even with his good roll, it might not help. He might still not do well. Now, this one guy who's clinging to life.
I'm
Hunter's mark
fighting.
is on the big guy.
Oh, yeah, the new big guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So back to the guy who is clinging to life, who is going to attempt to swing at Ramasha with his scimitar once, and then once with disadvantage. So we have a... He's not. Yeah, he is. We have a 17
Yep.
and an 8.
Fail.
Okay, so one hit.
Yep.
For 4 damage.
Okay.
This guy's screaming for his life. He's going to use his bonus action to disengage to back up another 30 feet from you. And then we're back to Ashrin and Ramasha with, I believe, Brennan on deck? Brennan on deck.
All right.
Yeah, one of
So
me
we've
is still
got...
alive.
Yeah, so we've got the one by me that's still alive.
Yep.
2 big guys, and then 1 more small guy.
Yep. And
Okay.
and the one big guy clinging to life, the one big guy...
The big guy that just came out, and then the
third one.
other
The little
small guy
yeah.
that's with them.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. How far away from me?
He
is
backed up 30 more feet.
Okay, 30 feet. I'm going to be right on top of him again. And I should be fine. All right, I'm going to do the double claws. You do not mess with Masha. Oh my god.
We need a bard.
I could fake my way through it.
Someone's gonna take some levels in bard
There's a 4.
to hit.
Yep. Oh, there we go. And 19.
All right, the 19 will hit.
Completely miss, and then go for the second one. And that is 1d4 plus 2. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, 6.
He is just screaming in pain and bleeding out in front of you. And just, ah! I always hated cats! Oh, well, no, wait.
Which means I always hated cats.
And Ashrin. Oh, wait, no, bonus action movement. Sorry, Rosie.
Yeah. Anything else from Masha? You done?
I'm sorry. Yeah. That's. Oh, I could do a bonus move.
Because
Can't
you
I? Yes.
moved. You can do a bonus action. Yeah.
Yep. All right. All I've got left is I can do command from here. I'm still within shouting distance. To Ashrin to attack.
Okay.
You also get a plus
Can
D8
Plus
To-
D8
If you
to your
hit.
damage.
Can I attack with the Eldritch Blast? Like, is that allowed? an attack
it
roll.
uses your reaction. So I'm gonna say yes, and we'll look into it later.
Okay. Cool. Because there's not a lot else I can do from where I am.
I was gonna say I thought that counted as one, but if not, then
We'll look
just
into
deal with it.
whether an action can
We
be
can-
used, but I believe you're commanding her to do it, so it's not going to use up her. It uses her reaction. So
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
cantrip too, right?
It's a
if
cantrip,
it's a
so like I
cantrip,
can do it as many
absolutely.
times as I
if
want.
it's a cantrip,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, I wasn't-
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because it's a spell, not technically like a weapon
Yeah,
attack.
no, the exceptions with
Um,
that are cantrips. So yeah, you're good.
I was gonna say.
Yep.
Perfect. Great. So I'm going to hear that, and I'm going to level an Eldritch Blast at the whichever one I can see across the river. I can't remember if it's the big guy or the
Big
little
guy
guy.
standing up right in
at
front
this
of you.
point.
That'd probably be the easiest.
Okay. So the big guy, I'm going to throw it at him.
Sorry for taking so long, folks. D, if you need me
Uh,
to, if you
that-
need me to cover your camera, do you need to take your dog out?
No, I'm just scratching his belly,
Okay.
keeping him occupied.
Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. So that is only an 11 to hit.
On the boss, yeah, that's not gonna do it. All right, so he's watching this chaos and able to kind of see the he's
This
anticipated
is oddly
it.
satisfying. This is oddly
Well, and
satisfying.
I also just like getting commanded like in that way is just
Yeah,
like
it's
I'm
new for
not
her,
ready.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
it's set.
Ashrin, your turn.
He didn't say go.
Unless you wanted to. Oh
so
no,
I
you moved to
blasted
get
that,
to him,
and
yeah.
I was like,
Yep.
yeah. So I blasted that. I was like, okay, wait, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm going to move my hex to that same big guy though this time,
Ooh.
and be like, okay. And so he's gonna glow
Now I know what
purple
I'm.
really
Now I'm ready.
briefly.
So
and
he's like,
I'm gonna try it again.
Does it make them feel like anxiety,
Oh my god. Oh.
I
that's
don't
like
cool.
existential dread or something?
know. I mean, I feel like they would be kind of freaked out by glowing briefly purple for a second.
All right.
And of course, they've seen, several other of the guys along the ridge glow briefly purple and then die in horrible ways.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
He's so scared, snot just starts.
It just turns into a faucet.
Try to scare the
We'll make a
snot out
check
of
when
them.
they die. Yeah.
He's a snotty Barney.
Okay,
She's
that
scaring the snot out of him.
23 to hit that time.
That'll do it.
Oh, yes.
All right. And that is 12 damage.
On
7 force and 5 necrotic.
Ooh, so this guy is just like screaming in pain as some of his arm is turning black, or maybe his face and neck because you hit him in the chest, right?
Yeah, that's probably what I was aiming for.
How
the
much?
base target.
14?
13. No, 12. Sorry,
12.
can't do
Okay,
math.
12. All
I
right.
was going to say, that depended on where you wanted it.
I'm aiming for the big body mass with the Eldritch Blast.
He's
so.
definitely
It was
hurting.
the same kind of thing as the other one, is where it would have hit him in the chest and then you see black lines
Yeah.
kind of come out of it.
So he's definitely
He
hurting.
just doesn't fall over dead this time.
All right, bonus action. Oh no, that was moving the hex. Movement.
Moving the hex was the bonus action. I'm going to stay where I am.
All right. So go ahead, Brennan, with this one guy who's
Oh,
still
and
alive.
I'm sorry. I would say Dex would be his disadvantage
Okay, yep.
rolls.
Okay, yeah, I gotta
Okay.
peace out for a second. I'll be back.
All right. Are you going to take a shot if it's your turn?
Yeah.
Do you want to make a roll right now? Who are you going to shoot at? Real quick.
Sure. Whoever's alive.
The one up there, the boss or the little guy?
Let's go for the boss again.
All right.
Hang on. Nat 20.
Oh!
Jesus.
Worth it. Worth it.
Damage.
You said the little guy?
18.
He's dead.
No, the big guy.
Oh, the big guy?
No,
The big guy's dead too. Dead.
Cool.
Dead.
Cool.
Yeah, but not yet.
All dead.
All right.
But not yet.
Yes.
All right.
Not.
BRB.
All right.
Yet.
So that will happen after these little guys go.
Okay, so
The one little guy.
Yeah, this, yeah.
Yeah.
who can he see?
Roland is
Can you
still
see
right
everyone?
in front of him.
I'm literally right in front of you.
Yep.
Because
Hi.
I tried to hit you and I missed.
Okay, so
Hello.
he's just gonna charge Roland.
Ah!
Basically, all he's got is the dude right in front
Yeah.
of him. So he's just gonna charge him, and it's a you rolled a 12 plus. What are we adding?
Think
The
two?
plus 2.
Yep.
Yeah, so 14 total
Is it plus 2? Hold on. Scimitar plus 4.
plus 4. So 12,
Yeah. Well,
16.
the plus 2 would have hit anyway. So,
Okay.
But plus
Oh.
4 definitely hits.
So then 1d6 plus 2.
7 damage.
All right.
And bonus action disengage or stay where he's at.
He's gonna stay where he's at.
All right.
He's accepted that he can't hide at this point.
Yeah. All right. And then. So then we go on to Dominic, who takes that shot, downs the big guy behind everybody, shot right through the throat again. And. Roland,
Well,
you've got one little guy, the big guy that's holding on for his life against Ramasha, and the one guy in front of you.
well, that guy's across the river,
Yeah.
so I can't do anything about that anyway. So, all right. Well, I will use my last fighting spirit. Get myself 5 hit points back.
It gives you 5 temporary
Alright.
hit points, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not actually healing,
and-
just in case anyone is
Yeah.
wondering, but those
Yeah.
will be taken if you take damage.
Yeah. Exactly. And so that will give me. And then go with advantage. I'll go at the guy that's right in front of me.
Do it up!
Okay, we will see if we do better than that. Ah, almost. So 19 plus 7 for 26.
That'll do it!
I'll do it. Just want to make sure there's nothing else I can do besides this. I already did that. Okay, so Alright, nope. Alright, so the 1d... Alright, so 1d10 plus 4... Alright. 8 plus 4 for 12.
That'll do it.
But yep, that's
How you want to do it?
Alright, so this one... I'm gonna, like, spin the hammer, jab him in the stomach, and then when he doubles over in pain, I'm gonna smash it right into his back.
Ooh, smoosh. Smoosh the goblin, whack-a-mole style.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Down he goes. And that was bonus action, and do you have any movement now that he's down?
Bonus. I will. Okay, so 20. So my movement's 25. So
You can get to
up
the ridge. You can start climbing it. You'd be probably like you could start climbing it and get to the end, like just climbing up on it.
Okay. All right. So I will do that because Dominic's still up there.
Are you going
Hurting
backwards?
pretty bad.
Because Dominic's behind you, so you're gonna go back that way.
I thought they ran towards the ridge.
Dominic stayed
the two
up.
that I was
Dominic
I'm the only
stayed
one
up
that's over there.
back there the whole time. Ramasha went up on the ridge, and then Ashrin, I believe, is still on level with you.
All right. Well, whatever 25 feet will get me closest to Dominic.
So back. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's been staying up, taking shots from back there, and he's the
and
one
I
that
thought
saw.
they-
He's the one that saw Sindel.
Yeah.
Well, he's up on the ridge on our side of the river.
Right, and then the
Right.
other
Everybody
people
else
are
is on the
up.
ridge
And
on the
Ramasha,
other side of the
Ramasha
river.
is across
Right.
the river. Yeah.
Ramasha's
Right,
on the
so
other
I-
side of the
Yeah,
river.
so I'm thinking like I ran up to the ridge that Dominic is on because that's where they ran. So all I do is I just got to climb up the ridge and then run to wherever they are. So that's why
Everybody else looks like so. Ashrin is near you, down.
same
on the
level with
bottom.
me. Yep.
Dominic
Yep.
is behind you. Everyone else is in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever gets me
You're just
closest,
going towards Dominic.
But yeah,
whatever
you're
gets me
backing up. Sorry.
going towards Dominic.
Gotcha. So yeah, back. You
Yep.
can get to the edge of the ridge, and you can start to climb up it, and you can kind of yell at him like, "I'm coming for you," whatever you want to, you know.
I'm gonna yell at him. I'm coming up. I'm coming up to give you to patch you up. I'm coming up to patch you up, kid.
All right. So, oh yeah, this guy's gone. And so we have this one little guy who's going to take a shot. Oh, and the big guy's gone, right? Yep. Wait. She took out the big guy, not the other
You
little
took out
guy.
the big guy with her. Yeah.
Oh, and you just
Correct.
took out the
Yeah.
other little guy. Yes, there we go.
Yeah, so there's only the
Just
big guy
the one
Ramash is tracing
and this
the
little
one
guy.
little guy
Yeah.
on that side. Yep.
All right, so this little guy is freaked out, took a shot at Roland, who just knocked his friends out, and absolutely missed unless a 4 hits.
Negative Ghost Rider.
All right, so he is going to try to run away. He's going to take a 30 feet backwards run. And
So let's say from where I am and I'm facing this guy over here, and they're
y'all
across
are
the river from me.
if you're talking about the guy who's running, he just made it.
Yeah.
He's running behind, like towards where you are, because the other guy was backing
Oh.
up as well. You know what I mean? Like the other guy was running away from you back. No one can even
Okay.
see Ramasha anymore because he's run 30 feet into the woods. Now this
Okay.
guy is running back towards where you and the other boss are.
Okay. Good.
So that's 30. Yeah, he has now run 30 feet. So no one on the ground, except so Dominic can still see him, but the people below cannot see the guy that just ran off.
Okay.
And that brings us to the boss that's fighting Ramasha. He's going to swing at you with his sword for a 2 to hit. No, a
Miss.
6 to hit. I mean.
Miss.
Okay, and then his second one is at disadvantage, so that's a 7 to hit.
Miss.
All right, so he is just freaking out, and he is then going to attempt to run away. Actually, he's going to use his bonus action to disengage, and then then run 30 feet back, and is trying to run away. Good night, River Watcher. We are finishing it up. We thank you for joining us. We're running
No
late.
worries.
Sorry, we've gotten into exciting combat. Sorry, folks.
Almost done.
Yeah.
All right. Running up to the guy again. Here we go. Claw, claw.
Go ahead.
That is 12.
That's a miss.
Oh god, and a 4.
It's a miss. All right, bonus action.
Ramash is getting tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let him go. Like, I wish Roland at this point could yell, just let him go.
Ramash is, I will get you.
Yeah, East Coasters are also tired. Yes, we're working on it.
Really quick. 1 second. Disarming attack. When I hit, I don't actually do anything with that. Sorry, Barry.
We'll hope they get it.
I'm gonna save it in case he tries to hit me again, and I'm gonna try a parry.
All right, so you're gonna hold that action to parry, basically.
Yeah, hold my bonus action.
All right, Ashrin.
So I cannot. Oh, Jesus! Stop unplugging your headphones. Okay, there we go. So I cannot see the guy that ran away, the little archer guy that ran away, right?
See any of the enemies, correct?
Okay, then I'm going to back up to try to get up on top of the ridge, up near where Dominic is, if I can. I don't know. With 30 feet of movement, if I can get all the way there.
Yeah, so you'll do the same thing. You and Roland are just right on the edge, sort of.
Yep. And there's not really anything else I can do, so quite frankly, I'm just going to double move.
Oh,
to
dash!
You can
yeah.
action to improvise.
Yeah, and dash is something absolutely. So you can
What am I going to improvise with?
It's just an action. It's an action in combat. It says one of the options is improvise.
Yeah, but yeah, dash
Improvise.
is
I
absolutely.
don't have anything-
You're trying to move in this sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes. So I'm just going to get up there and see if I can see.
I get there dashingly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can make it just to the top. Go ahead.
So how far away is that archer guy at this point then?
So when you make it to the top, he is 30. So the chasm is. You're on the edge of the chasm of the river.
Yep.
It's 40 feet across, and he is 30 feet beyond that. So he's 70 feet from you.
Okay. Then with my bonus action, I'm going to move my hex to him.
Oh,
on
is
the
it
offhand
120?
chance that I'll get another round to hit him.
Nice.
It's 90.
Oh, 90. Nice.
It's
nice.
90.
Yeah. All right. So that guy's hex
So
as he's
he
running
is
away.
hexed just on the offhand chance.
Just to scare him.
All right.
Well, technically, Eldritch Blast does have a range of 120 feet, so...
Next time. If he's still around, next time.
Exactly.
See you in a minute, Pink. Yeah, so that would bring us to Ramasha.
Okay.
Oh no, Ramasha just went.
Wait.
Then the
Yeah,
dead,
Ramasha just
then
went,
the
not
dead
Ashrin.
guys,
It'd
and
be
then
Dominic.
Which Dominic can see the archer, so we'll assume he's going to make a roll. Anyone want to roll a 1d20 plus 9 for Dominic?
Here we go.
Jesus. Yeah, I'll do it. Go ahead.
Good. Oh, okay.
We'll take
If
the
you did
higher
it, you
number
did
of
it.
your 2.
That's alright, he's got it.
Alright, so 9, so 16.
16 will hit the little guy. So I believe that's what, a d8 for the bow?
Don't know.
Is that the
Kristen
one
could
that has
probably
the
do that.
hunter's mark on it too?
Yeah, does that get extra?
Yeah. I think so.
Hunter's
So
mark
2d8
gives bonus
then?
damage, I believe.
I think it's 2d8 probably total at that point.
All
we'll
right, let me
assume.
double check.
The bonus for stuff like that is usually a d6.
Okay.
Because, like, the hex is a d6.
Oh yeah, so it's
bonus.
probably 1d8 plus 1d6 plus dexterity
extra
bonus.
one. Yeah, it's 1d6.
Yeah. So 1d6, 1d8 plus I want to say 5 is probably his dex bonus. Oh, his character card will come up in a moment. We'll see, but
Okay, so 5 5s and then what?
What?
Roll 2 5s,
and then I believe 5.
so 15.
Would assume that would kill him.
Damage. That's gonna drop him. That's gonna do it. How do you want to do it?
Sweet.
How does Dominic want to do it?
I'm assuming since we've gone within the neck so far, this is going to be shooting in the neck.
Preserving the head. Preserving the head.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So he is down, and that gets us to Roland.
So am I still within I'm at the top of the ridge at this point, right?
You would have you just started up the ridge last turn. Ashrin dashed up the ridge. You had already used your action last turn, so you could use your movement this turn to get to the top of the ridge.
And I'm still okay. I guess I will do that. So I will dash.
You don't have to dash.
Get to the,
one
I will
movement
run.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So I will movement to get up to the ridge, and then I will dash to Dominic.
Dominic's right there. Yeah, you don't have to. He's right there.
Do I climb up and
you just have to climb up. Yep, you just have to climb up. Yep.
Okay.
You're standing right beside
I will. All right, so I will do that, and then I'll use all 10 of my lay on hands.
Nice.
HP pool. So
when we come back, make sure to let Dominic know.
He gets back, gets 10 hit points back.
Nice. So do you want to explain what it looks like?
Yeah. So I run up. I go, hang in there, kiddo. You'll be all right. And then I give him a gentle placement. It's not like a slap, but it's not like a. Yeah. So it's like, hang in there, kiddo. You'll be all right. And then once again, kind of like with the divine smite, it's the glow starts on my back, like upper back shoulder blades area, and then flows through the hand that I'm, that I have on his shoulder, and just, goes through there, and it's like golden.
Nice.
So.
And Dominic feels that healing energy go through him, and he feels invigorated. Yeah. All right, bonus action.
Let's see here. I think all my bonus. Oh, you know what? What the heck? I will do my bonus action to give myself second wind,
Ooh,
and so I regain
there you go.
1d10 plus 3.
Do you get any healing from your paladin? Like any self-healing, or is that later in levels?
That would be lay on hand says a creature. So
well, I mean, just when,
but
I know later on for clerics, when you heal someone, you also heal yourself. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's like later on. The only other thing I have is cure. The only other thing I have is cure wounds. But I already all my spell slots are already used.
All right, cool. So you're gonna use that second wind. So Roland lays his hands on Dominic and is like, "You're gonna be all right, kiddo." And that golden energy flows through him, and then that golden energy sort of brightens and brings energy back to Roland as well. Perfect timing for D as well. Look at that.
8 plus 3, so I give myself 11 health.
So Dominic. So Dominic,
you missed a lot.
You killed them.
Roland has run up the ridge to you and laid his hand on your shoulder or wherever he can reach, and said, "You're gonna be all right, kiddo." And you feel this warmth filling your body with how many hit points of healing? 10 hit points.
You get 10 hit
healing.
points back.
And then Roland's body sort of glows gold as he gains back another 10. What is it? 10 for you as well?
11.
11 hit points.
I got 11 for myself.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Your thigh feels warm
and by the way, you killed someone.
Yes, and you killed someone.
You killed another guy.
Oh, you killed 2 someone's. Yeah.
How?
Yeah,
we defaulted to you taking another shot
on your turn while you were gone.
Yeah, because there was one more turn while you were gone. Okay. And so this one all we have is the guy
Ramasha's.
Ramasha's chasing.
Yeah. All right. So the other guy's dead.
Probably got like 1 hit point.
And back to this boss who's like, ah! And he's gonna run first, 30 feet away, and then he's gonna throw a javelin at you, Ramasha.
Gotta catch it in my teeth.
Probably. That's a 12.
I hope we don't have another fight after this, because I quite literally used everything.
I catch it in my teeth.
Yeah, so no, that's a miss. Alright, so he's just freaking out, and he's going to use his bonus action to hide.
Tell me
yelling in Goblin, leave me alone.
Tell me he trips.
What is,
trips on a rock and dies.
Tell me he trips.
You're gonna have to try to look for him on your turn.
I'm sorry, what's that?
You're gonna have to try to look for him on your turn.
Okay. Wait. I don't have to look too far, because if he's within 10 feet of me...
First he moved 30 feet back, then he threw his javelin, then he hid.
Okay.
And he just got a dirty 20 on his stealth.
Ooh, okay. But, Okay, is it my turn?
Yes,
say that.
It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go to the last place I saw him,
okay.
And anyone within 10 feet of me, I know where they are.
10 feet. So you run 30 feet ahead.
And I know where he is.
Okay. Good.
I mean, because of blind fighting, you have blind sight with a range of 10 feet. Within the range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in darkness. Moreover, you can see an invisible creature within that range unless the creature successfully hides from you.
Hides. He's successful. So make a perception check.
He got a dirty 20
from you.
He got a dirty 20 on stealth. So
Let's
perception.
do this. Oh, that's not good.
With advantage because you have blind sense.
That's good. I like the other one better.
Oh, sorry. We tried.
Not
Still
that
can't see him.
it's much better. I mean, what is it? Sorry.
So, okay, so at this point, alright, so I'm up on the ridge. Me,
Yeah.
Dominic, and Ashrin are
He's
on the ridge.
currently hiding from you.
So it's
Everyone else is dead.
Right,
Yeah.
alright, 40 feet across the river. He at this point has run 60 feet.
They've run, yeah. If
This
not
is
90.
90.
If
Yes,
not
90.
90. I think it's
90
90. They've run 90.
90 feet. Okay, so he's 130 feet away from us.
Yep.
Is that within shouting distance?
You could yell real loud.
Okay. Okay, just making sure.
All right, Ramasha. So you can make us an attack at disadvantage.
I didn't want to attack. I actually wanted to try and capture it
Oh.
at this point.
You could try to grapple him at disadvantage.
Sure.
I think you're behind that bush.
Come on, baby. 220s. 220s.
220s.
20! I just
Yeah,
rolled a
at
freaking
disadvantage.
20.
But you have to roll it again.
Oh no!
One!
Come on, let's do it. Let's go. Manifest it.
220s.
Oh,
220s.
No!
That's a
It was an
3.
18 and it rolled over onto a 5!
I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
But that's a plus, so that's a 7.
All right. So unfortunately, you did not get that bush.
The bush moved.
Just a bush, damn it.
That was just a bush. Ashrin.
Playing
Damn it. That 20.
I don't have anything to do. I could yell, "Hey, Ramasha, just let him go!" But I don't know if he's gonna hear me.
So you're not continuing
That's all I
your
got.
actions. All right. And then
I don't
those
have anything
goblins
else
are
I can do.
dead, so Brennan can't do anything. Dominic.
Hi, that's me. I'm going after bushes.
You could
you-
make a perception check at disadvantage if you want to try to find him, because you are a hunter.
Wait, why disadvantage?
Because he's hiding.
And
And he's
also
130 feet away
120
from
feet.
you. Yeah.
What's your longbow range?
120. It's at disadvantage after that. Oh, okay. It's at disadvantage at the long range.
Yeah, I think long range is 300.
No, my short range is 150. Long range is 600.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you can go up to 600. Dang.
Oh,
It's
well,
a long
anything
bow.
anything over the short range is at disadvantage, and you cannot go over the long range. Is how that works. Just so you know.
I guess the size does matter.
Okay. I've
Technically
never
within
played an
range.
archer.
I
or
know.
anything.
Yeah, we have one ranger in our long running party, and that's how I learned that.
Yeah.
And
So,
size
but you,
really
he's within your range, so you can make a perception check at disadvantage. And even if you fail the perception check, you can still make a shot at disadvantage.
Which for you, Mr. Plus 80 million, probably hit him anyway.
6.
All right, so you do not see anything, but you can still try and make a guess and make a shot at disadvantage.
Please roll on that one so you hit Ramasha.
Wait, okay.
I don't know why I want to manifest that.
Hold on.
Don't do that, I'll die.
Because Ramasha just hit that bush and didn't get anything,
You gonna go for a different
I'm
bush?
assuming the other bush.
The other bush out of many other bushes.
No,
You're trying
no,
to-
there's just one.
She's trying to hit the bush.
The character
Okay.
cards haven't been changing. I'm so sorry for that all this whole time. It's been a beautiful picture of Ashrin.
Oh, lovely. She's quite
Lovely.
nice to look at. So.
All right, I'm gonna go after a bush. Apparently,
Do it up, do it up.
Do it up.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah,
plus
for that
9,
bush,
you're good. The odds of you hitting are pretty good anyway.
16.
16 is with disadvantage. And this was a
Oh, disadvantage. Sorry,
Yes.
hang on. 16.
16. All right, so that is you are not sure that it connects with anything.
I hit a bush.
Yes, you hit a bush.
Do I hear a thud?
Do I
Did not hear a
something?
thud. All right.
Mine.
All right. Anything else?
Come on.
Dominique.
No, I can't cast Hunter's Mark because I have to be able to see him. Can I move closer?
I mean, at this point, I think you'd be hopping down the ridge.
You'd have to climb down, yeah. I mean,
so it wouldn't help.
Roland
Then
just
you'd
yeah.
be below the ridge, so you wouldn't be able to see.
So you never crossed.
They're
You stayed up
across the
top.
river.
Yeah. You're the one
And
that saw
they've
Sindel.
been
Yeah.
And he's been moving, and Ramasha's
This
been
guy's been trying to run away from Ramasha.
for like 3 or 4 rounds. Yeah.
That's the whole like 130 feet away because 40 feet across the river plus they ran 90 feet into the woods.
Yeah.
You damn cat! Stop chasing him. I'm gonna move. I'll use my full movement speed to go
down.
The eyes are
So it's difficult. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be necessarily too difficult to go down. So make a dexterity saving throw to make sure you don't take any damage going down quickly. Unless you want to use half your movement to go down carefully.
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Screw
I
that.
was gonna say, like
I'm just
I've
gonna
still got
stay.
my hand on his shoulder, and I just see him take a shot and then run off, and I'm like,
You can't touch my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's like your elbow.
Yeah.
Warm and
The
tingly
small of my
thigh.
back again. He's just gripping my butt. I'm like, again?
no, small of your back. Come on, now.
Again? Really?
Hey, you're welcome for the heal. You're welcome for the healing, kiddo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So,
bit higher
did
there,
you use
sir.
a bonus action?
The only thing I can do, I have to see the
Okay.
person. So if
All
I
right.
can't see him, then it doesn't matter.
All right. And no movement. So Roland.
I'm going to echo Ashran's sentiment and yell as loud as I can, Ramasha, it's over, just let him go. And then I'm also gonna look, where's Cinder been throughout all this?
You can make a perception check to see if she's still around.
I would very much love to, because we are gonna have words next session. We're gonna have words.
Yes.
List as well.
16 plus 1 for 17.
All right, you take a look around. You don't see her immediately. You also didn't see her when she was originally there. So, and I don't know that. We'll assume Dominic was like, "What the fuck, Sindel?" Whatever. But
Well, yeah, because I heard her say huzzah,
Oh, yeah,
so I knew
that's
she
right,
was
yes.
around,
So you don't
which is
see
why
her-
I yelled
We
at her
knew
the
that
first
somebody
time.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I figured I would have recognized
yeah,
the
the
voice.
huzzah. Yes, you're correct. But
Yeah,
no, you
so I
don't
would've
see her
recognized that.
immediately.
Okay. All right. So that's it.
All right, back to this guy who is going to dash away from Ramasha. And then bonus action hide. So 60 feet away from you. And is hiding. Back to Ashran and Ramasha. So Ramasha, if you're still trying to catch this guy. If not, we're going to go out of initiative.
Yes. Rolling.
Okay, so you're going...
So,
Well, you would have to... So he moved and dashed. So he went 60 feet away. And then he hid.
Okay, so I have to roll perception.
You would have to move and then roll perception to see if you can
And
find
then you're
him.
still 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to
Can I-
do anything to him.
Could I see which direction he ran and
You
run
could
that
hear
direction?
that he's still running straight back. Roughly.
Okay, I'm gonna run that direction.
30 feet, or are you going to use your action to dash?
I am going to
Or I don't know what your movement...
Just-
What's your movement?
30.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move the 30 feet.
Okay.
Perception. Ooh, now we're talking. 19.
You're not sure of where he is.
Wow, must have been a good. Must have been a good stealth roll.
It was.
damn.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. He rolled. He had a 19 plus 6 for the stealth. So.
Oh God.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ashton's gonna turn to Dominic and say, "Hey, Dominic, can I have those jars? I want to go start collecting snot while Ramasha's doing whatever he's doing. We might as well start.
Yep.
Getting what we need."
Are you willing to drop initiative at this point, Bill?
Yeah. I was just saying, I'll get you next time. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I'll hand her a jar and then take the other one and just tag team it.
Tag team it.
I want to collect him. We'd have all the snot we needed.
I think we will at this point.
That was amazing. I'm sorry to keep that running so dang long.
All right. There's one RP thing I want to do.
Yep.
Before we end, I'm going to yell as loud as I possibly can and take my hammer and start just destroying the nearest tree.
Very angry.
Just like wailing away on it.
Because you were so angry?
Because I'm so angry. And someone will have to talk to me about why I'm so angry.
Yeah,
If they want
Ashton's
to.
definitely gonna notice that, and we'll circle back to that in the future.
Yeah.
As Dominic over there, the ranger's just like, the tree!
Does anyone else have any final... So, Ramasha, tell us what you said to the guy that was running away.
What? I couldn't hear
You said you were going to tell him that you know... I'll
get
get
him
you
next
next time,
time?
whatever. Go ahead and say what Ramasha says.
Role play that out.
Yeah.
You can run, but I will get you next time. No one gets away with harming Ramasha and his friends. Good luck with your manticore. I'm just gonna start moving my way back, and I'm licking my wounds as I get back.
Dominic?
And
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Ramasha.
I'm not licking Dominic, no.
Oh,
It already
Damn.
happened. That happened in Hazelport.
Correct.
oh. We don't talk about that.
Smack!
Yeah. Bap.
Pop him on the nose.
God. I am collecting snot, but I would like to... The eggs are still there, right?
The egg they were carrying was still there. Are you checking bodies?
Yes.
So, you can make an investigation check, and the party would probably help you to give you advantage.
Okay.
I'm not.
I mean,
Is there
I
a body?
would, yeah.
There are many bodies.
I don't need it. 20.
Nat 20?
No, dirty,
Okay,
sorry.
dirty 20.
20 in the chat.
So you actually also between the two other bosses, in their satchels, basically, you have the one egg that's there, and there are 3 other eggs.
Oh.
Getting
So
breakfast today, boys.
Four
Whole
large
egg?
eggs.
Are they chimera eggs?
They are large eggs.
Large eggs. Well, he said one of them was a chimera
They
egg.
the
one that they
goblins did claim that it was a chimera egg. Yes.
dropped. Okay. So
Oh, God.
2 unidentified, 1 chimera egg.
3.
3 unidentified.
They look
Oh.
just like the other one.
I got you.
So they are what they claim to be chimera eggs.
Or quote chimera eggs.
Yeah.
If there's any bodies near the edge of the
Actually,
ridge, when I-
Roland. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ramasha.
if there's any bodies near the edge of the ridge when I get there, I'm just gonna do the cat thing and knock one off.
Roland, go ahead. Go ahead.
Girl, but can we
Yeah.
do a lot of this next session? Because
Yes.
it's almost midnight, and some of us have to work in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Right,
make
it's not
a
almost
note.
midnight, but it's
Yeah,
11:30.
it is. We'll make a note that
can we,
Roland's gonna
yeah.
check out the eggs when we start back, and we'll do whatever
Alright.
was on the bodies when we come back.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
And
There we
then
go. Good.
y'all can discuss what has happened. And we did not see Sindel. Anyone else looking around does not see her around. You are surrounded by the bodies, starting to sort of pick up the pieces of this mess, collect some snot out of some dead goblin bodies. Easily, you will be able to fill your jars. And tomorrow you will be able to see our replay. We are also going to be putting up our replays on YouTube, so that that's going to be an easier place to find the replays and be able to play them at your own speed and catch up on things. And I believe that is unfortunately going to make it time to get back to the real world. Thank you for bearing with us for this very long session tonight. I think that was an epic battle. Thank you, team. Amazing, amazing work. You work together so well. That was incredible to see. And
appreciate
yeah, I think we did pretty good.
That was incredible.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Thank you for the help with trying to destroy the party, Brennan.
I was almost there.
No
so good.
You got a couple good licks on me. I'll give you that.
Everyone. I'm gonna kill everyone. Then it's just gonna be Olga by herself.
A good encounter.
I was down to 10 health.
A good encounter.
You got a couple good licks on me, that's for sure.
A good encounter depletes the party's resources and really challenges them without necessarily killing them all.
Yep, absolutely.
And on that note, we shall see you folks next week to discuss what has gone on in this chaotic moment. But for now, we're going to have to all get back to the real world, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody!
Bye!
We gone yet?